to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your kids aside. It's a tip for straining pasta. It's a 9-year-old who died. We got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters in Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, because the random guy just kindly sent a photo of his cock. The grainy and the pudding. He just sent one more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. Think you're maybe you think get offended, think you're sick. Show us pictures of your children. Tell us everything you think. Start a rumor by a boomer. Send a death to a boomer. Or DJ my girl like rumor and your zoomer. Find a tumor in your. Here's a healthy breakfast option. You go kill your mom. Why you never fuck you? Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. A bomb except me and my Chris to vaccinate your kids. Could interest you in everything all of the time. Little bit of everything all of the time.
You try and ride me on. The more that I expose, you don't love the way I do. And even when we walk, there's nothing more to talk about. Writings on the wall. Oh, what you did to me, what you do to me. Even if you had to start a war, how you feel to me, it's such a fine chemistry. Life just takes it all.
Impulse.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
Yes, we call this one, he's a softie. Yes. And passion pulse, you get it? Love line. That's how I did it. Love line, passion pulse. Oh, I'm so great. Yes. Hold on. Let me bask in the genius for a second. Hold on. Oh, yes. Thank you, folks. Yes. All right. He's a softie. Here we go. Uh-oh. Sexuality in the middle high school. The impotent husband. It's a lot. Here we go.
And the nature of the difficulty was what? Well, problems with our physical problem with me, I thought, and...
Oh! I already enjoyed this. So when I found this, I'm like, you mean I find a man from the late 70s in a time where you can't talk about the uncomfortability of sexuality, just fidgeting for an hour? Sign me up! And then a cold-hearted cunt next to him who pulls out a cigarette every time she's disappointed. Sign me up! This is the greatest fucking video y'all ever seen, people. It takes a second, but get into it. Here we go.
Yeah, she looks like a lot of fun.
When I went to
It's so cool. Cold, hot cunt had a face.
see Dr. Danforth, I thought that would clear it up, and he took all the various tests and so forth, and then gave me a clean bill of health, and then referred us to you, which was a bit of a shocker, actually. It was hard to take.
Hey-o!
It was hard to take.
Hard to
I'm very
take.
surprised.
This in 1970s and kill it. It's like Steve Martin open mic night, baby.
Fine, yes.
How did you feel, Mrs. Palmer, coming to a marriage counselor today? Did you?
Well, it does seem a bit strange after 23 years, but we've definitely had a problem in the last 6 months.
Why does every woman from the 70s sound like that? What the fuck was in the water? Doesn't it sound like she's like, order your Time Life on? That voice. Look, I can see it. Look at his pants. No movement with that voice. There's not going to be any movement with that voice.
He kind of has a camel toe.
He does. He's like, this is why this is great. This is a tennis match of your emotions, people. When you watch this, you're like, no, he's wrong. No, she's wrong. No, he's wrong. No, they're both. Let's just watch these people. Can you imagine watching them fuck? It would be the coldest, deadest experience. Almost like in Monty Python Meaning of Life when they're fucking in front of the class and they're like, you like this, honey? Oh, we got the cricket game on Saturday. Do you feel like going to that? And she's like, no, I don't really feel like going to that. What do you think about Thursday? Oh, I think Saturday would be better for the cricket. It's exactly like that.
But I really don't understand what the problem is.
Well, we
Kevin
know...
hasn't made love to me for 6 months now, you know.
Oh, Kevin. Oh. It's because Kevin's too busy perming that shit. Look at that sweet-ass perm, baby. Oh, that's hot.
Whether it's because he's got someone else or...
Well, that's nonsense. Now, we've talked about that. It's nonsense.
Nonsense.
Well, let's not get into that.
That's what you say.
Yeah, yes. We came to therapy. Let's not talk about the one thing that bothers you and me fucking all the secretaries and not being able to get hard for you at home. We ain't talking about that. God damn, I love the 70s. It's like we're watching one of those fucking, what's that show with John Hamm? Please, what's the show with John Hamm? What's the show with John Hamm? Tell me now.
I don't know.
No, chat, tell me the show with John Hamm. And where they smoke, I need it now. Oh, I'm gonna explode. I need it right now. Please tell me. Chat.
TV.
Chat, Sebastian, thank you. Oh, I was gonna burst. You guys took way too long on that. You guys took way too long on that one.
That was
Please pay attention. I may die showing you this in Minecraft. So let's watch Shorty Dick here, little softy. And the ghost. Softy and the ghost. Here we go.
Well, let's get to the problem rather than talk about something that doesn't exist, okay?
What did you, in specifics, go to...
I love that. Oh, she went to the cigarettes. Gotta love the 70s, baby.
Dr. Danforth with? Exactly what happened?
Did you see the violence she threw that goddamn pack down with? No.
Well, I
It's like I'm gonna suck on this like I just suck on your softness.
been unable to, on
Yes.
several occasions,
She's won a few titles with the Liberty.
get an erection. And on those occasions when I've been able to do so, been not able to maintain the erection. And as I said, I thought it was a physical thing, prostrate or some, kind of thing. I don't know.
Prostrate.
Oh, he's a it gets hard and then falls away real quick. I get hard looking at the scat porn, then the old cold bag walks in the room and goes away. I don't know what's going on.
Whatever. But it turns out that there's nothing physically wrong, and so that's why we're here.
Oh, about 6 months ago, and looking back on it, the first instance seems to have been when they had an office party for him, and...
I just gotten a promotion.
Yes.
Oh, I see. And you were at a party?
Yes, and...
No, I was just there. She was not.
Yes, he was, yes. And he came back at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and having drunk quite a lot, and got into bed. I was half asleep by that time, and started to make love to me, and then, just couldn't. Well, you know what those office parties are, and there are secretaries around and whatever. And I didn't really think about it then, except that every time he tried after that, the same thing happened, and then for 2 months...
Let's get the record straight. There is no other woman. Now, let's, if we're going to solve this problem, Margaret, then let's solve the problem.
Well, I don't really have any other...
Somewhere someone is watching their grandparents talk about sex. They're like, oh, you were on the show. Gross, Grandpa. What the
He seems a little defensive.
It's so defensive. Like, he definitely had an orgy with his boss and Barbara at the office. Like,
right?
And then he came home and he wanted the orgy to continue, but he was fucking his wife, and he's like, ugh, my dick's gone. So, tell it on yourself here, man. So gross. But I love it as content.
It.
Well, then let's not bring up, your fantasies about me and other women. I mean, admittedly...
Whoa, hey-oh! Hey-oh! Hey-oh!
Whoa.
So I sort of like that.
I have the physical difficulty, but if it is a psychological...
So I bet he gets hard when he thinks about his wife thinking about him and other women. And then it goes away when the other woman disappears out of the room. Where'd you go? It's just me and her again? Oh, no.
Problem, then it takes, 2 to tango, so part of the problem is yours as well as mine.
That's right. Victim blame that shit. Double, triple, quadruple down. My soft dick is your lazy pussy's fault. You have a pussy that's not working hard on my dick, and it goes, she's not working hard. I'm going to go to sleep.
I think you might want it in the other hole. She should peg him. I think Scott's right.
Don't be juvenile.
Come on.
Don't just. Can you be an adult and discuss these matters? We don't do passion polls to talk like children and infantiles at the back of the bus.
I am being straight up with you.
We put on masks and put on fry filters to talk about sex issues like adults. Yes. All right.
Around, do you, Miss Bone?
Well, obviously, if she, keeps bringing it up. I mean, don't get me wrong.
She keeps bringing it up, but he doesn't. Hey,
oh, no, I mean, Margaret's been a wonderful wife, and we've had a good 20...
Oh, they're getting a little Sharon Stone from Margaret, or Mark, as I could... That very clearly looks like a transitioning Mark at this point.
3 years, mind you. Like I said, the last 6 months, as I say, it's been a...
He looks more feminine than she does. That's all I'm saying.
Problem.
He looks like Pat from SNL.
Like, at least if I was face fucking him, I would be holding a perm.
Frankly, I can't see coming home after the kind of responsible job I have.
Oh, I love it! Blame that bitch! Oh, 70s, here we go. This is I can't come or get hard because I'm fucking everyone. I'm so responsible for all this madness. Now I'm gonna blame you and then divorce you and take everything. Please, God, I know I don't pray to you often. I know we're on different teams. Can we bring back the 70s, please? Oh. And the music. If we get this and the music, oh, it's a man's world, baby.
Listen to you talk about whether or not the kids wrote, and if they wrote, having to listen to, what they've had to say beyond the point of what seems to me endurance.
I.e., I can handle 2 minutes of kid shit. You give me 10. Fuck off, bitch. I made those kids. I don't need to hear about them. Oh, please. I was born in the 70s, people. I want to go back to the 70s, people. Oh.
Now, that doesn't seem to make any sense to her. So you...
And all she can do is just suck harder on that fag. Oh, I love the 70s, people.
Really don't want to listen to what...
Suck harder on something else.
Clearly, it's not enough. It's not. He needs the 2 tongues. He needs the 2-tongue effect. Man, they're both looking up at him, and he can feel powerful with the perm because he has a powerful job. He's a powerful man with a big perm. He needs 2 faces on his cock.
that she wants
Just
to talk
ask
about.
for it then.
Yeah, she is. And also get a tan.
It just seems to me that with the kids gone, it's like we might as well be 2 strangers off the train.
I really don't want to make his problem worse.
All right.
Well, I mean, let's not let's not just think of it as my problem, okay?
Give me some more information about the situation.
Yes, it ain't just me that's not getting hard. It's you that ain't getting the D, bitch. Your problem, too. You spice it up a little, Put on a wig. Maybe don't take the furniture covering and put it on his clothes. Maybe not that.
Situation
Maybe not look like a couch.
at all events in the sexual area, Mr. Palmer, okay?
Yes.
We're not even halfway done. Yeah.
You had this experience of losing your potency, your erection. And do you still have erections when you awaken in the morning?
It seems like a very simple question.
Why does it take you so long?
Because he has to determine what in his head an erection for sex erection, an erection for penis pissing, and just general man erection is. I love the 70s.
Well, it's hard. I don't know whether you'd call them erections. I go to the bathroom and then it's over with,
They're hard as shit. I gotta push down on the thing to pee, and it just slaps all over the room and paints the walls of my urine. But
Do you know that men get up to 20 erections a night while they're sleeping?
I get so many. It's fucking annoying as I gotta say. It is one of the most annoying things about being a man and growing old. You're like, I want to get in a comfortable sleep position. God damn, this thing is in the way. What the fuck is going on? Yes. Detachable penis wasn't like a fun song. It was a hope and a prayer.
Okay, but that's still an ordinary part of man's
yes,
job, right?
I would hardly call it cool.
He hardly call it.
It certainly doesn't seem like a sexual thing to me. Well,
Why doesn't he want to try anymore?
That's because it's, you fail so many
Have you seen your face, Mark?
times, and then it's no longer worth trying.
But I've never held that up to you.
Well, I didn't say
Have
you.
I?
Didn't say you did.
You're just some whore that lets him come in drunk after an office party and slip it in. Maybe play a little hard to get there. You know what I'm saying, Karen?
I mean, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that in my feelings, my mind, the whole thing is the whole situation is embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's
40 years later, here we are.
Still embarrassing.
I mean, let's face it, I can't cut the mustard, and that's what we're really, talking about here.
Now let's talk about different portions of the problem for a moment, okay? Now my understanding is that after an important experience where you got promoted and we're feeling pretty good.
I think we're doing like the summary. I've heard all your bullshit. I've heard why you're a loser. Let me repeat it back to you.
But you had some alcohol in your system, right? You made a pass at your wife and you failed.
Right.
And you did what most guys would do. You tried again, but then you failed again and got pretty tense about it.
Right, because there was...
And then he went back to the Shire. Because, Hobbit's got a farm. Look at this Hobbit-looking motherfucker. This one. Ooh, did you go pee or something?
He is Hobbit-looking.
Thank you. Acknowledge my jokes. That's all I ask.
Right. Okay.
The next 3 times.
And since then you've been avoiding it because all you can think about is failing again. Does that make sense to you?
It does. I've actually had an experience with this. Not coming to a full attention on demand is all psychological. So, what you need to do is do a lot of drugs or get drunk and then you're fine. This guy comes home and he wants to fuck that, not drunk? Oh my God.
No, Miss Palmer. You understand what
You give me 2 beers, I'm swinging her off the chandelier.
he goes through now.
Yes.
I wanted you to understand,
Mark needs it. Mark needs it real bad.
and though his vicious cycle that he's caught up in right now, okay, it's something he wants, but he's so afraid he's going to fail, he can't relax. When was the last time you could will yourself into an erection, Mr. Palmer?
That sounds like a fun game for the Blind Mike show. Here we go.
Oh, geez, I know.
The first one that... All right. DJ Electra is our host. We have Hackride, Krager's, and Blind Mike. Now, the last one to get a boner loses. Go! That's it. No stimuli, nothing. We just sit there in silence and look at each other, and the last one to get a boner loses. And has to watch 5 straight hours of gay porn. Yes.
I never thought of it as willing myself.
Can't do it, can you?
No, I suppose not.
No one can.
And by the way, trademark, if you steal that show from me, Bobby Nick, I'll know it was you.
You can't think about in the man. Man can't will himself, you know. In fact, the more he tries, the less he's likely to succeed. Any more than you can say, I must relax and have an orgasm. Do you follow me? I want you to understand how he works.
Yes, I understand.
Now let's talk about you for a moment. You have an important change you've gone through, too. The kids have left, right? And it's
pussy
all
needs the
empty
D.
nest kind of living. And you're looking for more now from this husband of yours when he comes near you than used to be. You used to have the kids to talk about. Now you've got only him to get some kind of satisfaction from.
But cats are funny.
Yes, I guess so.
So just when you want him the most, he's able to give you less. So you're frustrated. Okay. My impression is
this therapist is gonna fuck the shit out of Mark tonight. Yeah. He's gonna take that wife home. Be like, you're not getting the dick from old Permy boy over here? Let me show you how Mr. Comb Over with a little bit of sidebrow. What are those called? Sideburns. Let me rub these sideburns on that unused clit of yours.
you've got to both talk about some of the frustration that this has put upon
unused clit of yours, by the way. Great fucking word. Great sentence.
you. You're a little more angry and put out with
Oh my God, it's so big, Nimrod. He's like, I'm sure he can smell the shampoo and conditioner from here, if you know what I'm saying.
each other than you've been able to demonstrate today. So think about that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that ought to be done is let's have a different approach
Is that cum or dandruff? Oh, never mind.
to your sexual response. If there's some way you can relate romantically without going
Or is it a Bobby Nick Pearl? There's so many things that can be down there. Yes, if everyone is not, the 19 people are here, if you're not aware of the canon, Bobby Nick, who is a beautiful man from Canada, who gets a lot of ladies, once was going down on a lady and pulled out a pearl. It was amazing.
If you want to know.
They don't even make them there. So how did he find it? What was it worth? I don't know. But he has it on his shelf.
He saved it on his shelf.
Yes. And he walks by every day and it's like, never smells. He's wondering, one day it's going to get gamey, but it never gets gamey. Congratulations, Bobby Pearls. You fished out something out of the human anatomy that no one thought existed. People are like, is squirt real? I don't know. But I know one things that are. A pearl. Good job, Bobby.
to the negative experience of intercourse itself. You can relate sensually or physically without having intercourse. What do you think about that? Could you?
It's like being back in high school.
What's your response?
It's like when I fucked the whole football team. I kinda
What's your
I
gut
had the
reaction?
same, drive-in, here we come,
Why would it be
Oh, hey, here we come. Isn't it weird that all our parents and grandparents fucked in cars watching shitty movies and that's why we're all here? It literally is why we're all here.
reasonable to try?
Like, at least, like, Gen Z is here because of Netflix. These kids are here we're here because of drive-ins. Ugh.
Do you see any benefit from it? To just stop
Our mom got railed and then went to take a shit in a public drive-in. Did shit all our dads come out of her.
the intercourse demand for a while?
Well, obviously, if it's like
I probably did it during the snack break. I would say probably.
in making a sale, I mean, you perform better if you're operating without the pressure.
Mark, let me put you in the fuckable sales funnel. Yes, eventually you will come. You got to start at the top of the sales funnel and go all the way through, and eventually you're going to come, Mark. That's his wife. I keep calling her Mark. Dollar Billy. I know that's probably bad.
Worrying about whether you're being a good salesman.
Good salesman or not, right?
Okay.
In other words, if you're concentrating on finishing that sale.
Yeah.
Finishing. Hey.
Right.
Probably
So many
kidneys. But it has a shine. It was all the semen of every man she collected in a corner, and she gave it to Bobby as a gift. Here's all the seed I have sucked. Please, take this as a gift for your travels. Maybe you can trade it for some food or a donkey on your way.
Rather than on whether and how do I look. I mean, if you're worrying about how you look, then it doesn't, you're going to be fumbling. Fair enough.
No, babe, isn't it awesome watching the patriarchy hum? Back in the days when it was like a Ferrari. Now it's like, a Pinto. Everything it hits is like, oh, I'm sorry, did I punch you? Oh, I'm sorry, don't beat me up. We're patriarchy. This was when it was a monster truck.
Okay. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so let's suppose that we make an agreement that between now and the next time you come, next week.
Next time you come, hey-o.
No intercourse.
He could definitely agree to that. She's like, wait a second. What's going on here?
Just by agreement, no matter how excited or romantic or concerned you get, no intercourse. Because he's got to be kept away from having to go through something that he's anxious about. And the both of you need to get back to fun. It sounds...
Hey, Counselor's like, let's try this. Mark, can you stop being a whore? Let's see if that works.
To me, as though you got a sex life that's either a routine or it's on the edge of work. Can you recall?
It sounds like they're gung-ho.
All when you were courting or petting and all that? Not too
Courting and petting, weren't our parents weird?
far back in the Dark Ages.
Seems like the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Well, it's petting because there's so much fur in it.
Can you
A
recall?
long time ago. Yes, I think
Was
so.
it fun?
Just think about that. For thousands of years, pubic hair was part of the sexual activity. Just in the last 20 years or 30 years, it's sort of gone away. We're like a new paradigm. Like they literally called it petting because part of their genitalia was covered in fur. Let that soak in. Okay.
Yes.
What? That's
Can you
crazy.
recall the fun you had with that?
Sure. Yeah,
And no intercourse was at stake.
And they'd pet it.
I get it. They pet it.
Pet. Yeah, it smells like my wife.
At least at the beginning, I presume.
No,
Right?
No.
not in those days.
So no strings were attached. Nobody
One string was attached. Hey-oh.
had the difference. All right?
Right.
I would suggest that this is the way to go for now. If I can, take this kind of sort of educational approach with you. You need to enjoy rather than work. And if you can give a little fun to each other, particularly in this kind of, you're on the edge of a bad case of boredom. You're going to...
Yes, these people were just 30 years away from those panties that you could put on and then put the thing on your app on your phone and you could be like, hey, I'm rubbing your vagina from across the room. They just needed that.
have a case of the blahs as a couple before
I want to try those.
Can we get it to work 2 hours away? That would be fun for the show. All right, people. Put a 1 in the chat if you would like me to have a little control where anytime I want, I go, la, 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 and then DJ Electra's like, oh, you fucking quit touching my pussy. That would be great content.
That would be amazing.
People.
I would
hold
totally
on.
do that.
Hold on. I'm going to put 1 in the chat real quick. I need to vote for myself on this one. There it is. All right. Voting's closed. We will get some of that underwear, and then we will find a way that we can do that. And then we let the chat control it. Chat, would you love to control the vagina movement of a little ding, 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 ding in her panties? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you can control it from your phone.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So, I can give people that link. For the certain amount of donations, you get the DJ Electra Make Cum link. It will be fun. It's like Cameo, except it's called Cumeo. Hey.
Start to find some fun with each other. You used to have it with the kids around. And many couples go through this when they...
Wait, they used to have fun with the kids around. So, wait a second. He has clued me into something here. Maybe these are 2 gross-ass pedophiles that can only get hard when there are children around. Children leave the house. They're like, we can't fuck with our kids around. Ew!
Ew.
Boo! Boo, you dirty pedophiles that only can fuck with your kids around. I'm finally getting it. How dare you? How dare you, Mark?
Something
You
wrong
wear
with
the
you
couch?
two.
Mark, first you take the clothes off the couch and you wear the couch, and then now you do this to children. Boo, Mark. You can't blame the guy with the perm. He's clearly fucked. He's a guy with a perm.
Youngsters are gone. We've got nothing to talk about. So it looks like you're in the communications racket just a little bit, but in the sexual zone in particular, let's try to have fun and hold off on the intercourse and see what happens. Let's just learn from it.
Let's keep holding off on the intercourse, is what you mean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we can get back in a week and follow up on this.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor.
How do you feel now about coming in? Is any change?
Well,
in the
it's,
mood?
it's,
Thank you,
it's a
Doctor.
little better now. It's,
Yes.
as I say, it's a...
I would pay $1 million for that car ride home conversation for this show.
Basically,
Talking some of this out isn't all.
well, obviously with a third person there, it's a little embarrassing at
but
first.
you talk with each other. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I felt, I felt that the very fact that we've admitted we have a problem, which was not easy to
We have a problem.
do.
But you talked with each other and it helps, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's my commercial.
Okay.
Fair.
So,
Thank you.
This is passion false, baby. Woo. Wash yourself off. Oh, penis. The other things. Yes, he was such a softie. Passion pulse.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
All right, we got some sexy topics tonight. Oh my God. Pretty sure DJ Electro and Fry, this is our last night as a man and woman co-host couple. We're going to disagree on so much here. A, this is a man who is like 50. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing this from him. Shaq does not fuck around with them hoes.
You open up to a woman?
Yeah.
Never. No, never.
When's the last time you think you've opened up to a woman?
We don't.
Your whole life.
Bro, I'm telling you. They
Man, got players like I could. Me and him related.
Yeah.
It's our first time meeting,
Yeah,
but
I
I
can
just
tell you guys, there's
no, I
some
don't.
connection here.
Oh no.
If they gonna tell you, you can.
Because you know why?
But it's a trap.
Because you know why?
I'm trapped
No.
like a motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because once you do, whenever something go down, they're gonna throw it back in your face.
So that's
Ugh.
You think that's always true?
He's a 60-year-old black man with millions of dollars. I'm going to listen to him.
I've had
That's why.
From his experience, though. I don't think that's everyone.
I think, okay, so here's what I will say. I was thinking about it there. I don't think it's women. I think it's human nature.
Mhm.
When we get down and we get pressed on, we're going to use what hurts you against you.
Mhm.
And that just happens quicker with women.
That's why. So you can't ever.
That's why you crackers, your dad left.
Yeah.
Women have less time to waste, is what I will say. Men can waste a decade in a bad relationship. Women know immediately, and then they fight to save it or to get out. Because they only have so many years, you know? They got a time frame.
So
Men
many
don't-
years for what?
To build a home for a man, to be that perfect wife, whatever they imagine themselves to be. And a man doesn't think like this. A man thinks, I have my whole life. Like, my whole life. I'll be 90 and banging bitches in Vegas. Like, it's such a difference in how they think.
So
But
different.
all right. Yes, all right. Let's go to this next one, which I'm sure will make women look amazing. Oh, no.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in
You jealous? Look at DJ Electro over there all
Wow,
jealous.
big accomplishment. Mm-hmm.
22?
So hard to do.
Oh, you're saying she just didn't say no? All I did was not say no for 24 hours.
Paris.
Yeah.
I
Not that
Like
hard.
Yeah,
need
no.
to check out.
I think what people get fucked up is how pretty she is to be such a hoe. Men equate pretty as not being hoes. And then you see a hoe and she's pretty and you're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap.
And there's another rumor on the internet where I found this, that she did none, but she posted this for her ex-boyfriend. This was just basically revenge on the ex. Didn't happen, but yeah. If that's the case, oh, I love her. But,
but
if not, you know, we're gonna need a week or two to see if any sores appear before we start hanging out, you know?
How did I go?
All right.
3 months.
This was another one. This came across Black Twitter, which I'm a subscribe to because I love Black Twitter. And this had the whole black world in a frenzy. I would like to have your opinion on this, DJ. Imagine you fly a man into your town. It costs you buku dollars. And you want sex from this man. But if you demand it, aren't you just as bad as a man? This is where we enter the ethics competition. Here we go.
So how would y'all feel if
don't do that.
y'all
Come on, you really
flew?
put out your phone,
Wait,
though?
because how would y'all feel if y'all flew a dude out, spent $2,300 for his plane ticket, and he don't even want to fuck?
Like, listen. I didn't come here to.
I will never fuck a girl that says fuck. Yeah.
Like, look at this.
I appreciate you flying me out, but listen, I don't just have sex with people on the first date.
Okay, but.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, no, that's where I'm like, all right. I look at this man and I'm like a little bulbous in the chest region. He doesn't like having sex on the first date with a woman. He's gay.
You know.
She flew a gay out.
First of all, I would never fly and pay for a man to fly to come see me.
You're not
I'd
flying
rather
to me.
drive 10 states.
No,
and
yes. You're right. You beat me to the goddamn joke. How dare you? She'd rather. Oh, I'm not going to do it now. She'd rather drive across country than to fly a guy in. Even if you driving across country took $1,000 in gas, but in flying him in would cost $200, you'd rather drive.
Well, I'm not paying for a man to come fly and see me.
This is my kind of whore, people. The one that goes and meets the dick where it lives. She meets the dick and balls where it lives.
And you guys, that's an old story. I was 21 years old, so
No.
It's not the same anymore, by the way.
She is such a whore. Did you hear her sex stories where she went to some sex party and they writhed around on the floor with each other in Catch-22? Go back and watch Catch-22 and you're like, I don't do sex stories. Oh, what are you talking about? You're such a whore. I love it.
It was having
hold on.
a temple, a goddess temple.
Yeah, such a whore.
It's been a few hours. Like, we didn't watch movies. We Netflix and chill.
Vibe out, get to know each other more.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to vibe out. Like,
come on, man.
Who just want to sit and with a dude?
Like,
Nick, I'm trying to get lifted.
Plane, bro.
She's trying to get lifted.
Serious? Like, you really tripping
I'm
about
trying
that?
to. I didn't spend my money for nothing.
I'm saying, like, why are you trying to, like, come at me because I don't want to have sex with you? You
because, like,
he's lisping awful hard.
what's
That's
your
all I'm
problem?
saying.
Like, is it little?
What you mean?
Is it little? Oh, no. You know what I do when a woman says, is it little? I go, all right, bitch, pull them panties off. It's time to go. That makes me hard when they question my masculinity.
It's little, like, no, listen.
Are you ashamed? Like, it's okay. Like, I don't mind. I didn't have little.
Wow,
I don't mind.
I'm tripping, bro. Like, don't do that to me. Seriously.
You're tripping, bro.
That's weird.
Don't
Like,
do that to me. Like,
don't.
for real, I ain't have to
This is a case of not having enough alcohol in the room, I
come out
think.
here. I thought we was gonna get to know each other, maybe go on a nice little date.
Have some GHB, because, oh my God, look at you.
Get to know each other.
That's wild to me.
Go.
What is on your head? You have a jump rope coming from your head. Ew.
On a date.
That's all you
Happy Black History.
thinking about, man. You made me wish
I need to know what that like before I even go on a date. Like,
wow, listen, how about this? How about I get your money?
Hey, wait a second. She needs to know what the cockle is like before she goes on a date, but she will fly you out without seeing it.
I'm not gonna play with you. Like, you want me to go on a date, spend all this, waste my time, and I get up in here, you're probably little. Like,
I gotta admit, I'll put it in the chat. She's a one. I would. Yes.
You would smash.
She flew me out. What do you think I'm gonna do? She's got a weed shirt on. She's gonna get me high, make me a sandwich. Hell yeah, I'm smashing. Kind of hard right now thinking about it.
There you go.
I I like jump ropes.
Give your money back, because I'm not finna go back and forth about
Get my money back. Why didn't you just pay for your ticket
then?
then?
Back because I thought you said you wanted to fly me out. All right?
And I did.
All right, so how about this? I'm going to cash up your money back, all right? And you do that shit with somebody else, because you're not finna make me...
Call me, sweetie. Fly me out. Fly the demon out. Oh, I'll give you the
I've
D
never
all
heard a
night.
man complain about being offered sex before.
Right? Right? And also, did you hear the D no longer refers to the dick? It's called the Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh. Why do I keep doing this? I mislabeled this one. Here we go.
We have a...
Oh, okay. Someone who is shaped in a box of a fries sent me this video, and I came on myself. Thank you.
Good.
So this is for educational purposes only, some sex talk. This is not to be children out of the room. We are in the 9 o'clock hour here on the West Coast, so we are at midnight on the East, so we're safe. We are in safe territory to do educational talk about sex, and she clearly is an educational woman. This is not a porn star. Let's see what she has to say. We might learn something. Bobby Nick, I know you're not paying attention because you're somewhere with Wendy taking our guest for the after show. You cunt motherfucker. Watch. You might need some lessons here from Granny.
Susie on the line. Hi, Susie.
Hey, Sue.
Hi, you've got a question.
Yes, but first I'd like to say that I love your show. I watch it every week.
Oh, thank you.
I'm like everybody else. I think I'm addicted. But anyway, my question is that my boyfriend is pretty well endowed.
Yes.
And he loves oral sex. My problem is I can't seem to go down deep enough for him.
Okay.
And I was wondering how to do that, or go deeper to pleasure him more.
Yeah, and actually, I've always saying, don't think that you have to take the whole penis into your mouth.
All right. DJ Electra.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to verify some of her information.
Okay.
Don't take the whole thing into your mouth. This is... You agree with this, right? Just the head. The nerves are in the head.
I agree with that statement.
Oh, you like to deep throat. That's what I was getting at. All right.
Okay. So what you do, you start off with kissing, licking.
Don't want to see her doing that.
That's where I got the sound clip, people. She went with the kissing and the blah. Hold on, let's listen to it one more time.
The whole penis into your mouth. Okay. So what you do, you start off with kissing, licking, and then...
So good.
One more time. I gotta do it one more time. This is stupid. It's only 10 of us or whatever, so let's do it. Who cares? Because I'm sure they're doing better shit than this over at the Tukey Network.
I've always saying, don't think that you have to take the whole penis into your mouth. Okay? So what you do, you start with kissing, licking,
It's not real. Oh, that's my favorite sound.
It's really her.
She kissed.
And then
I've never had my penis kissed on the side like it's joining the British Academy or something.
you just take the head of the penis in your mouth. Because you see, you've got teeth.
Nana! Can you just watch people's core like other nanas? Why is my nana so pervy?
Then you've got hard palate. Behind that, you've got soft palate.
No, that lisp tells me she's practiced. She's like a road that's been worn down on that top palate.
And behind that, you've got a gag reflex. So if you think you're going to take that whole thing in your mouth, you're going to throw up. That's not fun.
Not true.
Right.
So just...
It's kind of fun. It's a little warmer. It's like a warm blowjob with a little stinkiness to it.
take the head in your mouth.
Your dick has been thrown up on before.
Oh my God, so many times it's so big.
Then you drool and you allow saliva to flow down the shaft of his penis. All right, so it's all lubricated. And then you grip it with your hand and you coordinate.
Isaac. Isaac, okay. She's fully dead right now. Whoever this lady is, because this was like the 70s. It was like 50 years ago. She's like ash right now. But yes, I did. I totally pulled it out and made white to her. That's the sound I made.
Head-hand movements.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay. There was a caller. I didn't even know there was a caller. So it's like, what?
The other thing that you can do
Oh, is the other thing you can do. Hold on. Let me pull out my bag of tricks.
is you go to a good sex store, big
Good sex store, not those bad ones.
sex store, and get him a toy. Oh, Valentine's Day coming up. Hey, this will be a good.
Yes, it is. It's a week away. Ladies and gentlemen, get your man what appears to be a wine drink out of a shot glass that you can fuck.
Toy.
Hold on, what is this?
And it's called the head honcho.
Head honcho.
Grandma, why don't you just knit? Can you just do something that grandparents do? You're talking about every time we go over to Nana's house, she's like sex toys and just stick your finger on the top and make sure you get a ass so they have reach climax. Nana, stop it!
All right, this is it, and it is silicone.
I'm gonna need you to buy that for me, DJ Lecter. We're gonna have to do an experiment.
Oh, really?
And
You want one now?
Oh, look at it move! Yes,
I
I've
just
never
want
seen
to
a
bat it around. I just
I've
want
never
to
seen
smack
a-
it a couple times.
pussy quite move like that.
Soft and flexible. It's got an opening in the bottom there, and he just tucks his penis inside the opening.
She puts her whole hand in there.
For education, this is where you fist. Here's where Nana puts her fist. Oh, Nana! I love you, Nana!
That stretches a long way.
Oh my God, it stretches so far, Nana! She's so excited about how far it stretches. Nana, oh my God. In my Nana's house, it was about the hard candy, not about the hard cock.
So if he's big, it'll still fit.
If he's big, Nana, you don't take it. Nana's been indoctrinated by big cocks, you can tell.
And then he will be able to masturbate with the head honcho on, and that feels very much like oral sexual stimulation.
Hold on.
All right. The head honcho, guys.
Amazon head
Honcho.
Oh my God, it's not just a tube now. It looks like a vagina. It's amazing.
Oh, really? How much is it?
$389.
You're joking.
Worth it. All right.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, I appreciate it.
So we solved your Valentine's problem.
You can also
I'm
put
in
your
the wrong
flower.
business. I need to make sex toys.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, $500 for the DJ Electra pussy you can fuck.
Your gag problem and your problem pleasuring
Not
him.
the real one.
Right.
Yes, the Pocket Electra.
That's just it. With Valentine's Day coming up, I wanted to do something special for him.
There you
Why do they all sound like that from back then? None of them sound like women. They all sound like grandmas. This is a grandma channel.
You go. You got it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, dear.
Oh, no.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
There's definitely a lot of the other things in that one. Oh, thank you so much, DJ Electrify. That was fucking amazing. Guys, love your love. And that's why we do Passion Pulse.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
We love passion here. All right, if you are a basketball fan or a fan of, sex with older women, you had to love the Jordan and Pippen thing. All right, it's a big news when it comes to the basketball spouses and their teammate children who they're banging on the side. But they're no longer banging on the side. Hey, yo, it is over, unfortunately, for Marcus Jordan and Larsa Pippen. It's a very sad day when a 90-year-old woman and a 20-year-old man break up. I mean, what's going to happen to both of them? Oh, but let's check it out a little bit. was the article from New York Post or whatever. The pair were confirmed to be dating in 2023, so oh my god, it lasted forever. And they made sure to make a scene out of it to embarrass both, her ex and his dad. It was gross. But, she looks kind of like Wawa. That's kind of what I got out of it. She's like Wawa if Wawa found a basketball player and talked him into some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I could see that.
So do you know what's going on here? Do I need to explain to you? Okay, DJ Electrify.
I have no idea what is going on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, people, I need to take this back. There was a team in the 90s called the Chicago Bulls. They won
I know them. I do.
All right.
Yep. Very
All right,
familiar.
Michael Jordan. He was a player for the team, the best basketball player that's ever lived.
Definitely.
Nike, all that sort of. All right, he had a teammate named Scottie Pippen. Maybe like top 50 player, like great player. Now,
Great player.
yes, and so all these years later, this woman on the left was married to him all those years. Right? To Scottie Pippen. Not Michael Jordan, to Scottie Pippen.
Oh.
And then Michael Jordan had sons. One of them was Marcus. And that's who's on the right there. So literally, she left his best friend and went to fuck his son. As one does. So that's why it was crazy when they broke up, because something like this has to last forever. If it breaks up, you just fucked over everyone for no reason, for just a piece of ass. It has to last forever. Didn't last forever. But also, let's hear about what Larsa Pippen had to say about her life with Scotty, because she's like famous for saying. Here we go.
4 times a night, every night.
She has sex 4 times a night, every night. With Scottie Pippen.
Never had a day off.
Never had a day off. But doesn't she look like Wawa right there? Kind of?
A little bit.
20
Wait,
years.
you got what?
What? Yeah, yes.
What? Your poor vagina.
You had sex.
Could your vagina take 4 black dick poundings a night for 30 years?
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Definitely.
I think we stumbled onto something here.
Your
But all right.
vagina. A week. Yeah, I swear.
For but with
23 years?
So you have a rebound. So we're talking basketball. You have a rebound power in your vagina.
Yes, those things
Bounce
stretch.
back. You can stretch and then stretch back.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm so focused on you now. Does Passion Pulse about your shrinking vagina? How many days would it take to shrink? So you have experience with giant things inside of you. How often?
I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, how do you know then? How do you know? Are you just guessing? Or have you had an enormous thing inside of you and had a measurement time where it got back to normal? You're like, oh, that took 12 days. All right. Mental note.
I didn't count how many days, no.
You just, the next time I could ride on the horse without feeling some pain. You know, them hoes be in the pocket.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready.
Talking about men. If you're a man making $50,000 a year or the highest salary one can get in YouTube, do not date.
Ready to date.
Again, I'm with you.
You're not ready to. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. You can go for 22 walks
Buffets cost
in the park. Eventually, Shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She's gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make $50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna wanna run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you.
Oh, she's saying those ones that like you, run from them.
I think
you
that's
must like
kind
the
of
ones.
bullshit. I think that's bullshit, because that doesn't mean you're bottom barrel. What if you have your own money? You don't need a man's money, right?
This chick has
Women
never
just make
dated.
their own money.
It is so obvious when chicks have never dated a punk rocker. You know what I'm saying? Like, no guy has stolen your hair dye.
Need to become. She allows you to be this stagnant dude.
She's
in the
probably
same jeans
single
for days. You know what I'm saying?
Be cutting up.
I'm
You
just
talk about
saying.
me.
Oh no, everyone, all right. We got Nana back. She's at it again. Yes, please. This is for not entertainment. This is not an entertainment. This is for education. Yes. So please, take out the pens. Write something. Ray DeVito, please write this down. You need this information. But Nana is all too happy with this one. I watched this one 10 times. And I can't tell you the point where I stopped living in this existence and stopped living in Nana's head. I don't know when that happened. It happened in this video, and you'll see why.
On the line. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Sue. How are you today?
I'm well.
Check out the outfit. We're doing a fit check on Nana. She's got her, her buttoned up.
I love it.
Very, very, very buttoned up, very conservative. We can't be talking about anything too crazy, right?
Nah.
Oh my God!
Love the show. Thanks. Been a long time watcher.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I have a question. Me and my girlfriend, we've been together now for about 2 years, and she said she wanted to get into something.
Again, almost. I just want to reiterate. You see that, Los? For educational purposes only. YouTube, our partners, our friends. Yes, we've done everything you asked us to do. Oh my God.
Been more to spice up our relationship, and she's been watching videos lately of partners urinating and or.
She took that really fast. She did not. She didn't duck. She didn't bend. Like, yep, pissing on each other. Go ahead. Are you shitting too? All right, let me hear it. Puke? Oh, what do you got? Put all the fluids on each other. Is that what we're doing? All right, let's talk about it.
Defecating on each other's bodies.
Oh, she smiled. Oh, look at that. That's the face you make when you tell your online therapist that you are talking about defecating on each other. That's her face.
Proud. She's a
Nana,
proud
she's
Nana.
very happy.
And I just don't know what to think about that.
People, this is why you get a membership. Yes, this is why. This is why you watch the Gungoos. This is why you're here. We got Nana.
Like, should I get into this or?
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. She didn't even wait 1 second. She's got answer prepared. DJ Lecture, should I shit on you? Go.
Ask Nana.
Oh, I was going to say, even that took 2 seconds. She's got answer prepared.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, she even hit him with the how do you feel about it? She knows that he is calling because he wants it. And she is like, I know you because I like to get the poop on my knife.
Well, I feel a little awkward about
I don't know what that last word was. I was going to say noggin.
it, but like she's done this in a previous relationship and she really liked it. And she said she wants to keep this
Tell me more about it. Oh, describe it to me in detail. Anna, you dirty.
going and she wants to try this again. And I just don't know. I mean, is it safe? Like, is everything going to happen?
Oh, she's. Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry about if it's safe or not. Nana, let me hold on. Hold on. Oh, we got it. Nana medical alert. Listen, I don't know much. I button up and then I know if pee is safe to drink. Those are the 2 things I know.
Okay, for safety, yes, you're fine. A golden shower is when you
Grandma, stop it.
Your partner pees on you, and they can pee on your body, or sometimes some people.
She's giving us suggestions. Hey, DJ Electrify. I just thought it was peeing on your body. What else is there?
Like it when their partner pees on their face.
Oh, on the face. Okay, she's separating the 2. Okay, what else is
Like in their mouth or?
All over. Just peas all over.
Okay.
You whipped that hand around like how she likes it. I like it all over. I don't like to be wet over here. I like to be wet everywhere.
Women don't have very good aim, you know. So if this is your girlfriend peeing on your face, we're not sure where it's going to end up. It can be in your ear or in your eye or
When I met Earl in 1945, I was peeing his ear for like 10 years until I learned how to aim.
You don't know. And then with defecation.
Oh no! What?
That is
Oh, Grandma! Educational purposes only.
feces, and it is a little messier, but.
This was on the Oxygen channel, by the way, so if you're like going to try to strike us, this was on cable TV.
For some people, it is a real turn on. So
For some people.
Huh.
You have to decide what's acceptable to you and what's not.
Yeah, but like another thing she wants to do is when we're having intercourse, she wants me to urinate inside her when we're having
It's like, that is contemplative now.
intercourse. Is this safe?
That's pretty hard to do. Do you think you could do that?
I mean, if I wake up in the morning and I have an erection, I mean, I have
He wants me to pee in. Have you ever heard of any woman saying, please pee in me when you're fucking me? What the fuck?
No, I think he's talking about himself. He's projecting.
urinated before, so
He
I think
wants
I
to
could
do
be
it.
able to do this.
Okay. But when you wake up in the morning and you've got a morning woody, okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me press B real quick. We got a morning woody.
You go to the bathroom. It takes you a few minutes to start urinating, doesn't it?
Yes.
She knows so much about cocks.
Yes, okay. So
She's a nurse.
and that's because that valve that's in your urethra hasn't opened up yet. If you're still having intercourse, it's really tricky to get that valve to relax enough to get that valve to open up to let you pee inside of her. It's very hard to do.
Nana.
Okay? You can try it. You're not going to hurt her. Urine, when it comes straight from the body, is sterile.
Sterile.
Is that true?
Yes.
So if you were sucking a penis and it was pissing in your mouth and you swallowed it, no problem.
No problem. It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, I got the company retreat planned.
Believe me, it is sterile. Until it hits the air, urine is sterile. No bacteria, unless she's got an infection. But
Do you have an infection, DJ Electrified? How do we know this? What test?
no.
I don't think she does. Let's hope not.
Oh no, if she has an infection, she would know. It hurts.
Oh yeah.
You got to go to it hurts.
Oh, Nana lived before penicillin. She knows.
Yeah. Okay, Bill?
Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Okay, then you decide how you feel about it and then let her know and you
Bill is a dirty, dirty fuck.
set the guidelines. We're going to do this, but we're not going to do that.
Ah, Nana, I actually learned something there from Nana. It's like Dr. Ruth. I
She's
learned
better than
something there.
Dr. Ruth, I think.
I think
like
she
her.
is better than Dr. Ruth. I think you're right with that. Do we have any chats?
No, Val, he's not my dad. He's my kissing cousin.
All right, dating do's and don'ts for your grandparents. Oh, let's watch how your grandparents were trained to fuck each other. I love these shows.
One couple. That means a date. Not like just going around with the crowd. Just me and the girl.
Yes. Oh, when date rape was all in the table. We're back in those times.
Well, that's all right.
Which it should never have been. How dare you, Grandpa?
Exactly.
Only, what girl? Who?
How do you... By the way, this is 70 years ago, and I'm like looking at the editing and be like, it hasn't really changed that much. Oh, it's funny.
You choose a date. Whose company would you enjoy?
How do you choose a
Well, one thing you can consider is looks.
Yes. We're already there, folks. One thing you consider about that is you wipe the flies away from that smell on her, and she's got some pretty faces.
Woody thought of Janice and how good-looking she was.
All right, folks. We are to that point of the show. Janice here. She's got a pretty face, pretty face. Smash or run. Smash or run. Would you smash it on Janice here? Or would you run? Hold on. I got to get in the chat. I got to get there. That hair's a little tight, Grandma. Got to smell some weird smells there, I'm sure. But we're going to put one in the chat.
That's a smash for sure.
That is a smash.
No question.
Yes.
That's an easy one.
And it might fuck up the whole timeline of the human race. extra benefit. Here we go.
He'd really have to rate to date somebody like her.
He'd have to what? He'd have to rape to date what? Anyway, let's just move on.
I don't know what he said.
Hold on, let's go back to that. What does he have to do to get her? Because I think that's true, but...
Of Janice and how good-looking she was. He'd really have to rate to date somebody like her.
He'd really have to rake?
I still am not clear what he said. Hold on, we're going to do it one more time here. Turn the volume up. Everyone pay attention.
One thing you can consider is looks. Woody thought of Janice and how good-looking she was. He'd really have to rate to date somebody like her.
Yeah, that's got to be some word that exists in the 40s that we don't understand. He raped?
Rape or rake. Yeah, that's a word we don't use anymore.
She's very, very chill on that word. If I heard that word, he's got to do that to make this a sexual date. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense why we're all here and so angry.
It's an extinct word.
And they put a bunch of wieners in the background, and his name is Woody. Oh, what do you think they're doing there? Oh, you subtle bastard. Did they put Disney in charge of this? This is very subtle. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the line, or the covers of their things with penises.
Little
everywhere.
Mermaid?
Yes.
Yes, he'd enjoy that. Except, well, it's too bad Janice always acts so superior and bored. She'd make a...
Yes! Why do bitches act superior and bored?
...fellow feel awkward and inferior. Well, perhaps someone who doesn't feel superior.
They like dead spaces back in the 40s, so there's these quiet 10 seconds of nothing. And everyone just relax. We don't need to be hit with video and audio just oversensitizing us at all times. Let's remember, this is back in our grandparents' day. They had to take a breath between everything.
How long could you go being quiet?
34 years.
And yet, it just doesn't seem as if she'd be much fun.
Oh.
With no reason given. This is the YouTube of bitches. We don't want you. Yeah. Let's go back a little bit. What are you saying about this girl?
There's Betty. And yet, it just doesn't seem as if she'd be much fun. What about...
Now that we got a winner! We got ourselves a winner!
About Anne. She knows how to have a good time, and how to make the fellow with her relax, have fun too.
Would you think that's subtle enough?
Yes, that's what a boy likes. He wants...
Hold on. Hidden bee. That's what a boy likes. Yes, that's what we do.
He's appreciated. Anne would be fun on a date. So Woody decided he'd ask Anne for this first date.
Woody looks like he's in the basement, sort of jerking off to these women. Rake means a woman. She's a woman or a playgirl. Oh, okay. A rake. Look, we're learning something tonight. Thank you so much. Yes, rake is used in the same way as playboy or womanizer. Okay. I've never heard it before. I heard it as like a monster or something, but I've never heard it in this way. Look at us. Did you know that, DJ Electrify?
Not at all.
Yes, but it's, you know why they don't use it anymore, right? Very close to another word that would. So there's a reason rake has disappeared from our language. Yes.
But just how should he ask her? And what if she refused? No, it won't be easy asking for that first date.
Yes, this is called incel training. I think what we're looking at here.
Well, Woody, hi.
Hi, Ed.
What you doing?
Just thinking.
Don't work too hard.
Ed, is this private?
No, stick around if you like.
Oh, yeah. Pull up a chair and pull it out.
Well, hello, Edward. I thought I heard you come in.
Hi, Mom. What's for supper?
Oh, Mom, is it all right with you if I have a date Saturday night?
Well, of course. You generally go out on Saturdays.
Hello. May I speak to Mary, please?
But...
Oh, this poor mom is like got pussy-hungry men all around her.
Mom, this is different. A date.
She looks like a great grandma.
She does.
This is Miss Doubtfire, 1949.
Well, I haven't asked her yet, but I'd like to take Aunt Davis to the High Teen Carnival.
Oh, Anne's a nice girl, but a date? Well, you're rather young.
Oh, Mom, give him a break. I think he can swing it. We all have to start sometime.
Well, if you don't overdo on dating, Ed knows what I mean. Weekends only and not too late.
Thanks, Mom. I just called up to check on the night. I think I can get by a little earlier than usual. How's 7:30? All right, Mary. Bye now.
Wash that pussy, Mary!
Boy, you sure make it sound easy. How do you do it?
Practice, my boy. Experience.
But I don't think I'll know what to say, what to talk about.
Now, don't worry about that. Just be...
Not a lot of women that man got right there. I don't trust his advice. With that pose, I'm sorry.
Your natural talkative old self. Come on, let's see what's for supper.
Wait a second. Oh, Mom, is the floor dry yet?
Yes, you can come in.
It's just like Leave It to Beaver.
He's like, oh, there's a purse. I'm going to steal Mom's money. Oh, what was it called? Hi, I know my brother just called you, but you ever fucked a smaller, dick, weirder looking guy?
Hello.
So people, that actually is how it used to be for us. We had to call these bitches on the phone and talk to their parents before we could talk to them. I remember talking to a dad for like a half an hour before I was able to talk to the daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was before cell phones, so you had to call the house. And the dad was just like, all right, she's been talking about you. Well, yeah, let me ask your daughter questions. And you could hear in the background like, dad, dad, dad. And I'm like, I just want to finger bang your daughter. Get me off this.
Mr. Davis, this is Woody. Alan Woodruff. May I speak to Anne?
How do you ask for a date?
Bitch, get on this dick!
What about this?
Anne? Well, how about a date? Well...
Well, really? No thanks, Woody.
Oh, you cunt!
Oh, what a bitch!
Oh, he had no game, and she was just like, no. She's having a visceral reaction to him.
Well, suppose he did it this way.
Hi, Anne. What you doing Saturday night?
Well, I guess I'm busy.
Oh, yeah? Any chance of giving him the brush off for me?
Well, of all the nerve!
Well, is there another way?
He was negging too hard on that one.
Anne? This is Woody. Well, I have a ticket for the High Teen Carnival Saturday, and... Well, would you like to go?
Why, yes, Woody.
Yes. Teaching men that all you have to do is be direct with the women's species because they're so direct with you. All you gotta do is be honest with them. They'll never use anything against you if you're honest with them.
I'll have to talk
This is why we're in the troubles we're in 2 generations like, thanks, Grams!
to my folks about it, but I think I can go.
You want this dick?
That would be fun.
Hold on. We have started a new thing. We must follow through. It is... Yes, it's the gentleman mic. And that one... No. That one gets a 9. You want this... it would have got a 10 if it was dis dick. D-I-S. You want this dick? Would have got a 10. Otherwise, it gets a 9. And you understand why. We understand. You have to follow the rules here. Dis dick would have got it. Because, honestly, this Ann one here, she can get this dick.
Yeah. Well, shall I pick you up about 8 o'clock?
That's fine, Woody.
There's currently a worm eating the bones that were her brain.
8 o'clock Saturday. I think it'll be all right, but I'll let you know for sure. Bye. Date with Woody. Saturday.
And proof. All right, that's a pretty good one. All right, yeah, 9 out of 10 on that one, Kip. Prove it. Oh no, that mouth around the penis does not feel like a lesbian mouth. No, you good. Congratulations.
There's a long chat.
Oh, hold on. We had a phone with a 20-foot coil cord for Inez. In the as. Inez. 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 I don't know how to say that. We had a phone with a 20-foot coil cord for the headset that I could talk to the beaches for hours. Oh, that's in the closet. You hide yourself in the closet of the bathroom. Also, acoustic coupling for my dad's portable ExecuPort dial-up terminal. Well, I didn't have a dad as good as yours. No, my dad had hunting gear. But I did have that 20-foot coiled cord that got like 80 feet by the time we were done with it, right? It started as 25, but it was fucking 80 by the time we were done. Yes. I miss those days. When your friends called you and they're like, Kurt Cobain is dead. And you're like, what? And you walked all the way across your house and then the phone fell off the wall because you pulled it too hard. You're like, no! 2 tragedies. This is like, do you do this when you go on a date?
Of course.
A man makes this and thinks every woman's goddamn a Disney character. Ugh, I wish they were. I wish they were all.
From a banana.
But they're not.
Sleeping or poisoned or what?
Yes.
In a coma?
Hi, Ann. Hi, Judy.
Oh no! All right, what happened there was I probably left some music. You see what's happening below there, but it's going to go away in a second. There's nothing important they're talking about. It's 2 women. Ugh. How's this shoe? All right, I'll be the one on the right, you be on the one on the left. These shoes are good. What are you doing today?
What's that in your hair?
Oh, that
All right, it's
doesn't
back. Shut
sound like much. We'd have fun at the carnival, you and I, wouldn't we? Oh, yes. Well, Woody and I are going to have fun in just that way. I think the important thing about a date is to have a good time. And you don't need to spend a lot of money to do that. You just enjoy whatever you're doing. Whether it's movies or parties or anything. And you leave your boyfriend enough money so he'll ask you again. My, you'll be out late. Why not particularly late? Mom and Dad and I have an agreement about what time to come in. Look, will you honey and get my stockings from the bathroom? Sure.
They both speak at the same frequency. I don't even hear their words. It's like, it's like Charlie Brown teaches. Oh, she's getting real.
Mom, do we have any cleaning fluid? There's a spot on my coat.
Goodness, you know we have some.
Good question, Jen.
Let me.
No, I'll do it.
That's it, son. Look your best. Your first date is mighty important.
Mighty important, son. Make sure to aim that hard boner at the ground when you think you're going to come.
Yeah.
No, people, you need to aim your hard boner at the ground when you think you're going to come. Buy you a minute or two.
Dad, were you excited the night of your first date?
I sure was.
So was I. I took my date seriously. A date was a major event.
I blew your father 10 times in the first 5 minutes. That's how you take a date seriously.
Why, the night of my first date, my date had a flat tire and he was an hour late. And he didn't even bother to call me. Well, when he finally came, I had to run upstairs.
Why does the mother sound like the daughter that sounds like the friend? They all have the same voice.
And do my face and my hair all over again. Oh, I was so upset.
That fella had a lot to learn about girls. Your mother lost all interest in him after she met me.
And the moral of that story is that I should be on time tonight, right?
You bet. And the same goes for Ann.
Any girl who can't be ready on time for...
Now we got Stanley Kubrick as a director of photography. Hey, we're doing this really weird show where we're trying to, tell the kids to not fuck like the parents and find someone that means... Can we do this shot where he's looking in the pan and he sees her face? It's going to cost like $100,000. I need it for my artistic reasons. And look at the shot. It's amazing.
For a date isn't good enough for my boy.
And that's all you get. That shot was like the best shot of the whole thing.
Well, what are you doing? Oh, go find a mirror so you can see yourself.
He's almost as ugly as you. Oh, the man I married.
Hi, Woody. Oh, hi. Big night, eh? Yeah.
Flowers. Anne won't expect flowers, will she?
Huh? Oh, I hardly think so. I'm taking these to Mary because it's a special occasion. Of course, if you want to take flowers anyway, I guess there's no law against it.
But I don't have to, unless it's a ritzy affair.
That's the general idea. Flowers for a prom or a very special party. Otherwise, you don't need to. Say, I'll have to run.
Me too. See you later.
I say surprise them with flowers on non-special occasions.
Yes, and then, after you have a night like this, you meet with your brother late in the night and you smell each other's fingers.
I'm going, folks.
All right, Ed. Have a nice time.
Mine eats more fruit than yours. Oh, look at all those penises. Oh, their games are just... Oh, the pseudo-sex that happened in the... This was before any good music. This was before Elvis. This was before anything. This is Gershwin was still playing. Ugh. Oh, no, I did it. God.
What are you doing?
I'm taking these to Mary because it's a...
Oh, no, they're throwing at the penises. I missed it. Here we go. They're like, welcome, young ones. Let's get as phallic as we can. Oh, they had the LGBTIQIA representation. That's amazing. 1948. Oh, God, life before TV or YouTube. Ugh. We gotta talk to each other. Gross.
Well, it wasn't phallic
That's
at
the
all.
first time I've ever pressed B for a video. How do I put every dabbler's face on that right now? Just eating that wiener. Everyone! Hold on, I'm going to make it. Everyone, take out your screenshot. This is full screen. Here we go. There we go. Now, go ahead and take a screenshot of that and put whatever face you want on that because every face works. Oh, it's amazing.
Send it to us.
No, send it to us or send it to whoever. He's eating a wiener and he's so happy about it. They're so active. Why are everyone running around like that? I don't know what a his undies is. Val, you need to be more specific. Is that an Indian word? No, I think that's a Buddhist god. It's a his undies. I don't know. I've saw Dune 2, so words are weird to me now. I came on my good pants, Mom. Lick them off. There we go. Don't wear vertical stripes, bitches. They're horizontal stripes. No stripes. They make you look weird. No stripes, solid colors. That's what we learned in the 70 years since this video. And look at them eating them fucking wieners again. Must have been a big food in the 40s. Yes, he is very famous. And also, very horny. Dylan is one of the most horny men I've ever met. Get some pussy, please. Learn from these lessons. Dylan, this lesson is, we actually made this whole thing for you. Please. We need to find a mutted hair girl with flat hair, with vertical lines that likes to play wiener games. For Dylan. There we go.
Flat hair and vertical lines.
Well, she has flat hair, like she's wearing a hat all day, like it's dead hair. They don't puff them out in the 40s, and she's wearing vertical lines. Okay. This is the kind of woman you need, Dylan. Are you not paying attention to what's going on the screen here?
Yes.
But he needs a throwback. Dylan is a throwback. He needs a throwback.
I agree.
Yes. Anyone out there that has a single grandmother, DM Dylan. Yes, with a picture, preferably of her nude, because he needs to choose. So send your naked grandmother pictures to Dylan, please. Thank you.
When you're having so much...
Do that right now. If you have to search, if you're like, Grandma kind of looks like this. I found it on Pornhub, but it kind of looks like Grandma. Go ahead and screenshot that. Zoom in on the parts you want Dylan to see and send it to him. And please, Andrea, put Dylan's information in the chat so people can send him the pictures because this is important. We need to get Dylan a grandma. Hashtag get Dylan granny.
Fun. Time goes all too fast. Well, it's the time Anne had set for getting home.
Yes, this is Krieger's. Krieger's never made it to up to bat, let alone first base with a woman. That's kind of why we're in the situation we are with him.
And now, good night. The end of a perfect evening. But how do you say good night?
This is where Krieger's fails every time.
Perhaps.
Yes! Yeah! Yes!
That's not smooth.
No, that is what you do. That is what we go. Go on the offense. Offensive driving gets you through LA and it gets you that poontang. DJ Electrify, how was your night? Give me that tongue! Ugh.
How do you say good night?
With a little date rape.
Perhaps.
Don't, please.
It just ruined the whole night. Oh, you cunts. Where's that cunt song? Oh, just this.
What am?
There's a lesson in there, gentlemen. You always wait for them to touch your penis before you make that move. Once they touch your penis, game on. It's like the game on button. Would you agree with that, DJ Electric? Once you touch a man's penis, you're pretty much saying, yeah, do whatever.
Unless you change your mind.
Well, no, you can change your mind at any point, and then the man has to honor that because that is what humanity is about. But I'm saying, if you touch the cock, you're like, engines starting and go.
Yeah, it's a sign.
It's a sign, yes. It might be a little bit of a sign. Pork as an effort.
Or it could go this way.
Well, so long.
You're going to end up drunk back at one of your places, jerking each other off with a pillow and in between you so you don't see each other's eyes, so you don't make eye contact. And one of you is going to clean up the other one, but the other one's not going to clean up the other one. There's going to be a disbalance in the relationship. You'll never be friends again. Don't do it! I'm sorry, Tom! I should have cleaned up. Wait, did I say that out loud? Here we go.
Just like that. After all, a girl likes to know you've had a good time.
Oh, press B. Girl likes to know you had a good time.
So let's try saying goodnight again.
Yes, without the sexual assault, without the essay.
Norway.
Well, it's getting late.
Yes, it is. I'd ask you in for a bite to eat if it weren't so late. Let's plan to get home in time for a sandwich or something next time.
Say, that sounds good. I'll call you next week.
Will you? Well, thanks so much. I had loads of fun.
So did I.
Good night, Woody.
Night, Ann.
What I saw there was a lot of yapping by shut up. You got when she's talking, that's when you go in for the kiss. She's talking like that and you just go in for a little sweet kiss. And you're like, I'm sorry. You just look so cute right there. That's how you get them, boys.
Oh, that's the Riz.
Would that'll work for you? DJ looks fine. And she's like, oh, you're very sweet. I'm like, And then you put your finger right in the cup. No, just kidding. And she's like, what is that? And you're like, that is called in 70 years, they will call that the Sibian. Right now I'm doing it with my finger, but they'll have a machine to do it for your pussy then. It's amazing. They'll be divorced in 20 years. They didn't live back then 20 years from here. They had a life expectancy that was far less than that. So, that first option may have been better. Move things along a little quicker. It didn't really teach you anything. I don't really know what I learned in that. Did you learn anything?
Not really. I guess what not to do.
It's time for Fashionables.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
This week is all about dating tips. How do you succeed with these goddamn brunettes and their goddamn brains and attitude? Military has found a solution for us all. So let's watch. Do you agree that DJ Electrify, you women and your brunette brains are torturous to us?
I never thought about it like that. No.
Right. We need to learn how to succeed as species. So they made a video for us. Let's watch. Hold on, everyone. Put in the chat, if you would. I would. I'm so quick on my woods. It's crazy.
How to succeed in business, or with brunettes, or blondes. They're all important missions, wouldn't you agree?
Yes!
Well, here's one way to tackle the brunette problem. See what you think. First of all, be late.
What?
I'm already in love! I'm already in love with your commentary, military. Be late to those brunette hoes. Oh my God, they don't deserve you on time. Be late! Oh, if you're on time! Oh, if you're on time!
That'll show her you're a busy, important person. That you're not too interested in her.
Fuck you!
Play hard to get.
Oh, my dick is hard to get right
After
now.
all, you're worth waiting for. This will make a great first impression.
And you look like Taylor Swift. Where's your tits in your ass? Do a little work there. Make that bitch wait. Oh, that's worth the price of admission right there, folks.
Then, laugh it off.
Laugh it off!
And laugh it off. Wow.
I'm an hour late and I murdered your father. Let's get over here, bitch. Do you have enough liquid in your mouth to maybe suck on something later? Just curious.
Apologize? Oh, come on. Don't be a square. Okay, now the topper. Show her what a sense of humor you have by holding her coat just a little bit too high.
Make that bitch jump to get warm. I swear to God, if you want to warm, you gotta make a jump.
This is
right.
Oh, fuck these videos. It's starting. I'm starting to cry already. Oh, we're already starting to cry. This is going to be a rough one.
Next, be masterful, protective. Grasp her arm firmly and steer her down those steps to the car. She can see that you're the aggressive masculine type.
Walk too
What are you
fast for her.
doing? Opening the door? You'll spoil your ring. Oh.
He just threw her the fuck in the car.
Jeez.
That's
He
better.
doesn't even close the door for her.
Sure.
He goes, that's better.
Treat her as an equal. Women like
Treat her as an equal, even though it goes against everything that you feel. We have to tell you, she's equal because she's human. Treat her as that. Even though she ain't.
Besides, if you're late, there's no sense wasting time on things she can do for herself. Let's face it, sometimes there's just not enough time for good manners. Right?
Yes. There's only time for dick whipping out and slapping on your face. We don't have time for man.
Doors afford a continued supply.
Bitch!
Wow.
Ah! All right. These goddamn brunettes, I'm telling you. Ugh! Hey, just out of curiosity, DJ Electrify, what color is your hair? Here we go.
I have chances to make an impression on your companion. Don't pass one up. It's always good for a laugh and an opportunity to show off your leadership qualities. How? By leading the way, going first, naturally. That's the boy. Keep leading the way. Good naval officers always lead their men, or their women in this case.
It's very, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy right there.
When you get to your table, sit down immediately. Shows you're relaxed. Help with
Sit down immediately. Do not help her. Do not pull out it. Do not do anything that would help her at all. Sit down and ignore her and look at the menu.
Well, you
Start smoking as fast as you can.
helped her on with it. Besides, it's her coat. She should have checked it anyway.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, yes. Make sure you're seated so you can see what's going on, too. Makes for a much more interesting evening. Now, here's perfect opportunity to demonstrate your independence. Remain seated. After all, it's not during working hours, and you are doing him a favor by presenting your date to him.
Yes, and every time you rise up off that chair, your vagina smell enters the room. Limit that, please.
On the other hand, she should be impressed by meeting a senior officer. No question about it. This
All right, so basically, like, the older officers get the younger officers laid. That's the system.
young lady will be grateful for such a lovely evening with a charming person like you.
Oh, that's gross.
That's one approach to the problem of how to succeed with brunettes. Suppose we consider another way and see what you think. How about starting by being on time? Not just for a date, but for any social engagement or business appointment. This indicates
It's so funny that they gotta tell, they made a video like, these dudes are treating blondes way different than everyone else. So we gotta make a video so, like, treat brunettes the same.
I think
Think
you're
about
right.
why they made this video. It's because blondes, like, no one was paying attention to the brunettes. The brunettes were like, we need a video.
you are a dependable, business-like person, that the appointment means something
And can I say that brunettes are way hotter than blondes anyway? Just in my personal opinion.
to you. And let's face it, a good-looking girl isn't going to wait around too long for anybody.
Especially if their tits are enormous.
Too many young men on the prowl. Make it easy for her to slip into her coat. Hold it at the right height. That's
Don't make her jump for it like those other assholes.
being thoughtful. Watch the hair.
She's pretty.
If you muss it, you're going to lose points. No, you don't grab her arm. You offer assistance. If she needs it or wants it, she'll take your hand, or perhaps your arm. But once
Or she'll grab your cock.
the need for assistance is past, she'll give it back to you. So don't be surprised.
Now get my Mustang, bitch.
Yeah, doors do offer an excellent chance to make a good impression. It's a way to show your respect for ladies, or your seniors for that matter. Thoughtfulness, making things easier for someone else. This is at the heart of good manners. And in the heart,
I want that car.
gentlemen. Besides, it's the way to
The Mustang?
succeed with brunette.
Yeah, like a 1960 Mustang fastback, baby. Give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting it tonight. Oh, it's a fastback dick.
Ladies first.
I'll take the car.
It's an old saying, but a good one 90% of the time. Of course, if you're entering a restaurant or something comparable and there's no maitre d' or hostess to lead you to a table, then you would lead the way and select
I was
the
going to say
table.
64.
She'll expect you to help her off with her coat and arrange it over the back of her chair so it's not all over the floor. No,
Yeah, morons.
she shouldn't have checked it. It is common practice for a lady to wear her coat to the table. Although if she indicates a preference for checking it, that's fine too.
Whatever gets you the pussy, dude. Don't argue over the bullshit. Right?
There. She has an excellent view of the room. Good thinking. You want her to have a good time, and being able to see what's going on will be half of the fun.
Very pretty.
If you have a visitor, and you probably will when you have a companion like that, stand show your respect for a senior or a lady. This isn't just military etiquette, it's being a gentleman. And you present a man, even if it's the Admiral himself, to a lady. Respect again. It's his pleasure to meet her. In this case, there isn't much doubt about it. Check the menu with
We all want to fuck Snow White, is what
your date. And if you have any knowledge about the specialties of the house or know particularly good dishes, let her in on it. But once you have both decided, you do the ordering. Well, that's another approach to how to succeed with brunettes.
That thing.
Looks like a winner, wouldn't you say? Let's take another typical situation. Going to the theater. You know, there seems to be something wrong here. Ah, that's it. He's walking on the wrong side. Wonder what his next move will be. A taxi. That means a door. And that means... Yes, sir, this fellow's a born leader. One thing you can say, he's consistent, isn't he? Wait a minute. What's happening here? The girl out first? Well, I guess he boxed himself in by getting into the taxi first. Too bad, but get up.
He's doing all our color commentary for us.
That's right. Pick the seats you want. Whoop. Pardon me, sir. Sorry about that. Now, to settle down and enjoy the movie. Nothing like a little snack to add to the fun. And your neighbors will love you. What do you say we go through this situation again? The right way. The way that's successful with brunettes. That's more like it. You walk on the curbside at all times.
Yes, let's go through it one more time. But let me give you one life hack, everyone out there. This. You may fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese. Yes, it's so simple. They're so simple, gentlemen. This is called Spells, Charms, and Incantations for Women. And on page 97, you just give them a piece of cheese. They'll be happy. Oh, here we go.
Cheese is good.
If I gave you a piece of, like, Swiss cheese that tastes really good, was, like, melty, wouldn't that take you away from whatever we were talking about for 20 minutes? Amazing.
Or on her left. And when you part company or meet a lady, a salute is the proper greeting or farewell.
Oh, I thought you'd do this right in their vagina. I guess you salute them. Things have changed.
It's the same thing as tipping your hat when you're in civilian clothes. Believe me, the brunette is impressed.
That needs to be the sample when I pull out my penis pictures online. The brunette is impressed.
That's right. Ladies first. It's a good rule most of the time, and logical if you consider that the reason is to make things easier for the lady.
We tolerate these bitches, so it's easy for them. We know what we got to deal with over here. I love the subtext. The subtext is my favorite part of these.
Now, here's one of those situations where the lady doesn't go first. The reason you go first is to make things easier for her, to open the door and assist her in getting out of the automobile. It makes sense, just as most gentlemanly traditions do. Right. It's her decision on where to
Is that Jackie Onassis? Why do they all dress like this?
sit, not yours. If you want to make a good impression, be considerate of the other person. Adjust your preferences to hers. And if you feel you must nibble on something during the show, at least do it quietly, out of consideration for your neighbors. Well, you're squared away on how to succeed in restaurants and theaters. Let's take another situation. A small gathering in a home or officers' club. Uh-oh. I have a feeling we're going to see anything but the right way to do things. Anyway, the
it's getting
necessity for
crazy in
making
there.
and acknowledging introductions occurs frequently. It should be done correctly, but I wouldn't bet on it in this case.
Mrs. Rohr, I'd like you to meet Mary Jackson and Midshipman Williams.
Perfect introduction. Man presented to lady. Looks as though he's going to wring her hand off, doesn't it? And who knows whether she wanted to shake
presented to
hands or
lady.
not. Of course, she had no choice. His hand was out quicker than a waiter's in a nightclub.
Oh, hello there. I'd like for these good-looking women to meet you. Mary, this is Mr. Pren. Mr. Pren, this is Mary.
How do you do,
Good evening, Mary. What? Oh, Childs, Mrs. Rohr, like to have you shake hands with the commander. Mrs. Childs, Mrs. Rohr.
It's all
he goes, ugh.
almost unbelievable, isn't it? This young man puts bad manners back to back. First, he calls a senior officer Mr. instead of by his rank. He still doesn't get on his feet, and he presents the ladies to the commander instead of vice versa. And I do believe he was going to ignore the two ladies completely if it hadn't been for the commander. Well, we'd better run through the whole thing again, the right way, because you do want to be successful with those brunettes, right?
Yes.
I guess. They're like, I don't know.
22, 19. Mrs. Rohr, I'd like you to meet Mary Jackson and Midshipman Brown. How do you do, Mary? How do you do, Mrs. Rohr?
How do you do?
Jack is in your husband's battalion.
Oh, good evening, Commander. Good evening. Mrs. Childs, Mrs. Rohrs, Miss Jackson, this is Commander Pren. How do you do? Meet you. I believe he was aboard the Constellation when your husband was, Mrs. Childs.
That's how you succeed in being a gentleman and impress brunettes. Wait
Impress these dumb hoes.
until a lady offers her hand. Then shake it briefly, firm but not crushing. You get on your feet for a lady, or your senior in rank or age. As a matter of fact, it's good manners to acknowledge an introduction to anybody by rising. Perfect. The senior officer addressed by his rank. You're on your feet, and the man is presented to the ladies. A good way to remember this is to mention the names of the ladies or senior officers first in the introduction. In the case of introducing one person to a group, just follow a simple practice. The single person is introduced to the group. If this group had been larger, you would have
I hope you gentlemen are writing this down. This is important stuff.
said, "This is Commander Pren." Then the names of each member of the group.
Mrs. Kaufman, Miss Heffron.
Miss Heffron, how nice to have you with us tonight.
How are you this evening?
All right, let's consider a more formal situation, the receiving line.
Oh, hey, Wendy, how are you? Are you enjoying how your grandparents met then fucked? This is how it happened.
It looks as though we're going to get a lesson.
We're just
in
watching how our
not to
grandparents
succeed in
fuck,
being a
Wendy.
gentleman. Let's see how it goes.
Hi, I'm Charlie Williams. How you doing? Mrs. Kaufman, may I present Midshipman Williams? Mrs. Kaufman, really a nice party. Glad you invited us.
Midshipman Williams.
Oh, hello there, Admiral. How are you? Nice party. Mrs. Kaufman, see you. Present Miss Jackson. Oh, say, weren't you on the Salem, if my memory serves me correctly, during the Korean War?
Dear
hello,
Miss Jackson.
He's making points with the Admiral, though. But what about the girl? He went through the line without even thinking about her. She may as well have come alone. I wouldn't give him much hope for any success with her. Other than that, what do you think about the rest of his behavior? More important still, how do you think those people feel?
They're dead, all of them. They're all in the grave.
Let's take this situation again, the right way. You'll note that the young lady does not hold your arm. That is correct. And you walk on her left. As you near the line, allow her to move ahead. No handshaking with the aide or escort. However, the first person in line may be the host or hostess at times. So if the hand is offered, take it, of course. That's a very simple rule. Just wait until the other person offers to shake hands.
Miss Jackson, Mrs. Kaufman, may I present Miss Jackson?
Miss Jackson, how nice to have you with us
Don't
tonight.
be a weirdo.
Miss Jackson.
See you, Miss Jackson. Midshipman.
Midshipman Brown.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
This is the way to go through a receiving line. If an
Have you
aide
ever
or
done
dance
that? Been in a
chairman or
receiving
some
line
similar
like that?
No, it's so weird. I just hump everyone's leg, I think.
Probably.
Just make it awkward as
heads up
fuck.
the line.
Can't take you
do
anywhere.
not shake hands. Further, as in all handshaking situations, you wait for ladies and seniors to extend their hands before you shake hands.
There's so many rules. Why is there so many rules to this shit?
Meets and dances with your friends. At other times, your place is with her. Be considerate. That's your main obligation. And if another young lady is left alone for some reason, stand by until her escort appears.
Yes, you may then get 2 ladies for the night. Hail!
Consideration for others. Kindness. This is being a gentleman.
Being a gentleman.
Dancing. This is good duty, no question about that. Enjoy it, but be in good taste. Show respect for your date and her reputation, and she will respect you. Success with brunettes, or blondes, or just about anybody, is built upon respect. And being a gentleman is to command respect. How to succeed with brunettes? Be a gentleman.
Yes, because they're such different creatures than the other one.
She got a kiss.
I thought that was a very important passion pulse for us. To understand these goddamn brunettes. So you know what that means? It's time for a passion pulse. And you know what that means? We're going to study sexuality through the decades. No, not the 2030s. No. How about the 1940s, the 1950s, and the 1980s? Yes. Buckle in, folks. It's going to get horny. Welcome to the 1940s. How do you know if you're cool, if you're dateable in the 1940s? Let's learn.
Hey, Jerry, there's that new girl in our math class.
Oh, yes. Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
I doxed her.
You know her?
Not very well. I wish I did.
I didn't mention that this was an early Gang Bloods video. They didn't wear any blue in this. Everyone wears red.
Yeah, especially when you compare it with some of the weird characters in this place.
She wears
Yoo-hoo!
Nothing like being Miss Popularity.
Yeah.
Meow, meow.
Okay, Ellie.
Yeah, shut up, Ellie. No one wants to fuck you. We're looking at the new bitches and we're looking at the popular bitches. You're sitting at the end of the table just like a fat trough of where we throw all our trash. Take our trash to the trash, Ellie.
Now there's the girl that'd really get my vote.
Let's ask her over, huh?
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead, Ellie.
Why not?
Yeah, Ellie, go get those bitches for us. Make yourself useful.
Oh, hi, Ellie. Do you want some? No, thanks. But won't you come and sit with us? Oh,
See, I'm ugly and you are pretty, so come over here and, you know.
I'd love to, but you're almost finished. So what? We'll be there till the
Oh, she's like a ghost, Ellie. Get a tan.
bell rings. I guess you know everybody, don't you, Carolyn?
Hi,
Carolyn. I've seen you around.
Ellie did not do a finger, so Ellie did everything right there. But I would have preferred a finger test. Be like, listen, if you're going to come over and sit at this table, I need an oil check. And she's like, oil check, what's that? It's where I put my finger inside you and I go, and I'm like, yes, she washes. We don't want that table to be dirtied by your soiled vagina.
I don't Betty Richards, Carolyn.
I'm going to hell again.
Betty's the lead in our class play.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, growing pains. I looked in on your rehearsal yesterday. We're all in on it one way or another. I'm on the...
Oh, we're all in, hold on. Little Ellie there likes to lick the bean, I think.
costume committee.
And Jerry and I are stagehands.
2 among a dozen or so.
Jerry likes that. Look at it. Jerry's mouth is wide open right there. This is the 1940s. Jerry cannot come out and say, I want to suck the cock of the man who's clearly a homosexual in front of me. Let me show you what that would be like while eating this hot dog. He can't do it in the 40s. But Ellie understands because none of them are fucking her, so she knows something's going on.
How about you, Wally? Where do you fit in all this?
Oh, I'm a one-man team that does a job with no glory attached. I get...
He mentioned Glory. He's like, you
The
know.
props together, and boy, what a headache.
You sound
So they were just very confusing in the 40s. Not straightforward at all.
like you need a helper. Could I lend a hand?
Oh, I want to fluff you, Wally.
Would you? I mean, would you really?
Sure, I'd like it. I don't know anything about props, but I could learn.
She doesn't know anything about cocks, but she can learn.
Well, I need some help too, Carolyn.
No one wants to put their cock in you. Shut up.
Hey, lay off. I saw her first. Say, we ought to get together and talk over those props a little. Could you meet me backstage at 3:15?
Oh, that'd be fine, Wally. See you at rehearsal.
I think maybe I'll take Carolyn to the dance Saturday night.
Well, better go ahead and ask her. We could work out a double date.
Saturday's soon enough.
How about we put our penises in each other's mouth? Well, you're in this position, but I'm in this position. They call it 69. It's amazing. It's a new invention. I'm so stupid.
Hello.
What is wrong with me? All right.
I don't know. Oh, hello, Wally.
I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night, and then go over to Teen Town, maybe.
Teen Town.
Teen Town.
Or if you'd rather go...
That's where Krager shops.
Krager's.
Hey-o.
Krager's.
Krager's gets his Diet Pepsi over at Teen Town. Yes, and, you know, he grabs a little ass on the way out.
With the gang on a skating party and weenie roast, we...
Weenie roast.
Trigger! You have to leave earlier.
Did you ever
for
go
that,
to a
though.
weenie roast, Hackride?
Only my own at Bohemian Grove. Krager's.
But we get home at a decent time.
Oh, the skating sounds like low.
By the way, let's just not, you know, go past this. A simple fact. Where am I? Put my last tweet up. Andrew, can you... Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, she's a 1. Yes, I'm definitely hitting that. Look at that. This is not a run. That's a hit. You gotta hit that. But then you're gonna fuck up... No, it's a great grandma. You're gonna fuck up your whole DNA. But your great grandma is gonna suck your dick hotter than a rando. I'll just tell you that. Dylan knows. Grandma knows you. There's something in the DNA when you're fucking your sister. You work a little harder. So I've heard. In Minecraft. What are we doing?
Wally has used a lot of common sense in putting the invitation this way.
I love that man. Finally, he's appeared. Oh, the narrator. That's the magic man of all these shows. Oh, here he is.
It shows he has thought about what Carolyn might like, and he has implied his price range. So
Yes.
she will have some idea of what he can afford when she makes her choice. Carolyn loves this way, too. It's doing the girl no favor to leave it entirely up to her. It puts her on a spot.
Shave your legs, bitch.
All right, Wally. I'm set.
1940, come on.
Are they hairy?
Oh, it's 1940, they have to be. It's like, Hitler's alive, your legs are hairy, I'm pretty sure.
I'll say at 5 then. Bye.
Well, that phone
Look at that butt, though. Yeah.
call didn't go on for hours. A pretty adult attitude toward telephone conversations. Carolyn keeps a date calendar. Not a bad idea. She'll never have the
There's about 20 feet of cock in that calendar if you added it up.
embarrassment of forgetting a date or of being already an hour too late. That's a good note to write yourself. Any night. But especially when you're getting ready for a date.
Do hair and nails, it says.
Don't be an ugly cunt. Asterisk, don't be ugly.
There. You too can do a manicure, Ellie.
You have my hairline. What is wrong with you?
I might even know what to wear it with tonight if I only knew if Bill's dug up transportation to the dance.
Is that Dr. Chow? Dr. Chow, what are you doing in the 40s? You're a time traveler.
You sure he knew to phone you here at my house? I told him 3 times. I'll have to be getting home to dinner pretty soon. Take my advice. Think twice before you start going steady. Don't you ever go out with anyone else at all? Nope. Well, don't you ever want to? On nights like this, I do. I never know what he's planned. He just says,
But your face doesn't look like a tank.
well, you decide, Ellie. I should think you'd run out of ideas. Oh, I'm getting to that point. Hello?
We gotta say that, yes, soy made men weak, but it also gave women breasts. So, hey, yay for soy, everyone. Yay for soy.
Oh, hello, Jerry. Oh, the props are coming along all right.
That's good. Hey, Carolyn, how about a date?
Well, I don't know, Jerry.
What?
When did you have in mind?
Well, what are you doing tonight?
I'm awfully sorry, but I have a date for tonight, Jerry. Tomorrow? No, I'm sorry. Well, call me early next week.
No, Jerry. There's about 3 feet of dick between me and you right now. But, once I get through that 3
too long.
Jerry.
Okay, Carolyn. Thanks a lot just the same. Goodbye.
Oh. Can you imagine that, Ellie? He wanted a date for tonight.
Sounds like your asking her so late went over like a lead balloon, brother.
Maybe so.
DJ Electrify's doing that thing again where it's saying that we have 40 in the goddamn chat, and then I look and we have 15.
Well,
Stop lying to us!
Maybe 40 is right. I think there's more than...
No, Streamer is lying to us. We're looking at a number that is a fib. I wish. We
I like
deserve
that
at
number.
least.
It makes me feel good.
I know. Yes, please. Just lie to us. Okay. I take it back, StreamYard.
Please.
Lie to us. Just lie to me. All right, just make me feel precious. 15. Oh, no. Oh, 39. Yay!
Hello, Wally. Come on in.
Hello yourself.
You know, all you hack writers know we deserve thousands,
maybe it's
right?
counting Twitter, too. Maybe it's counting
It
Twitter.
isn't counting Twitter. It's not. Stop it. Twitter has its own count. You are making things up. You're like, no, it's okay.
It's going
No.
Twitter and
This
YouTube.
happens to a lot. You know, it happens to a lot of guys, DJ Electrify.
It's so big.
Look at you all ready and right on
think you
time,
fit in
too. That's
here.
a good deal.
Well, call your friends. There's only 15 of you. Get 40 in here. We've never had 40 in the chat. Oh, we're such a good show. Why don't we have 40? I'm so confused. Maybe because we're watching movies and videos from the 40s.
Maybe.
People want more relative stuff or relevant stuff. I'm like, no, let's go 80 years in the past.
Mother, are you busy? I'd like...
Wait a second. Does that room look familiar? Chat, do you know that room?
Yeah.
I'm just a good old boy. No, wait, no, that's wrong. No, the Tom Cruise where he slides across in his underwear. That looks like the room right there.
It kind of does.
What's that movie? Risky Business.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You meet my father. Dad, this is Wally Johnson.
Well, hello, Wally. How do you do, Mr. Ames?
Here I am, darling. And I suppose this is Wally.
That's right, Mrs. Ames. How do you do?
Well, it's nice meeting you. Oh, excuse me a second. I forgot my scarf. I'll be right back.
Liar.
Don't let me interrupt your eating, Mr. Ames.
Well, thanks, Wally. I was just looking into the world of events before we go to dinner.
I tricked him into taking me out tonight. I understand you're having a little trouble with the props for the play.
Oh, not too many now. Much as I hate to admit it, though, Carolyn has hunted down a lot of things that we couldn't find anyplace.
Here I am, all set. Oh, Carolyn, I made some brownies today. Maybe you and Wally would like some when you get back. There's some milk in the icebox, too, isn't there? How does that sound?
Gee, that sounds good. We'll take you up on it, Mrs. Ames.
Not only did you get to fuck the daughters, they'd feed you back in the 40s. Oh.
Thanks.
That is a good idea. Nothing is more casual and more fun than raiding the icebox after a date. And it doesn't cost anybody a lot of money either.
Folks know when we'll be home?
We'll be home before 11, Mother.
Wally used his head, and Carolyn's family can relax because she has told them they can count on her being home at some definite time.
Nice boy. I like him.
Yes, I do too.
That's the kiss of death for old Wally right there.
Carolyn and Wally are on their way to a good time this evening, and to lots of good times, with each other and with their crowd at school, because they're friendly, they're interested in other people, and they're considerate of the other fellow, because they know what it takes to be popular.
Yeah, right, so the 40s, pre-Beatles, pre your parents. That's how Wally was getting down. All right, decade later, let's see what happens.
I do wish you'd try going out with some of the other boys as well as Jeff.
Why? Mother, I like Jeff a lot.
No, dear, I like him too. But
All right, folks, we have a special guest, and I want to bring him in a little early, because here's the thing. The thing is this. He judges duck sports. Amazing. But can he judge 1950s and 80s dating videos that are all weird? Who knows? Well, let's get him in here and see if he can. Let's see if he can do it. And yes, I am vamping until I find this.
Yo, listen up. I got a story to tell about a dude named Big Willie, and he knows it all. He's got mad knowledge of football aficionado. Talking Oregon Ducks, yeah, he's always in the know. He's got the stats, he's got the facts. Other fans are clueless, but he's got their backs. Big Willie Styles, he's the man of the hour. Oregon football, yeah, he's got the power. Willie Styles, go Ducks, go. He knows the game better than you know. He's got the facts that other fans don't know. Big Willie Styles, yeah, he's just a show. Big Willie Styles, he's in control. He's got the knowledge, his passion's on a roll. In the world of football, he's the top of the chart. Big Willie Styles has got it from the start.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Big Willie Styles. Hold on, I got one for you. Oh, it didn't play.
Gosh.
Yes. Oh, gosh. What's up, Big Willie Styles? The biggest Oregon Duck fan I know. What do you know? Listen, I saw you as a young man, and I saw you rip through sororities on the Oregon campus. But what do you know about dating in the 50s? Not much. Did you ever ask your grandparents how they met and fucked?
I actually did not, no.
All right, let's watch, because this is a lot to do with that.
after all, there are other boys in the world.
If there are, I wish one of them had called.
Now, would you date with one if he did call?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, if you will notice one thing, their titties are so small because they don't have the soy milk yet.
I'd rather go out with Jeff, but I wish the others wouldn't ignore me so. Oh, Mother, that's the whole trouble. Jeff doesn't ask me, he just shows.
And you know, in every room, there was like a muff smell. You know what I'm saying? There was like a smell of something burning, and like, what is that smell? It's just, there's like 4 ladies in the room.
No. He knows I'll be waiting for him, so he doesn't call. And neither does anyone else.
There are disadvantages to going steady.
Going steady?
What did they call it when you were a young one? Did they call it going steady or dating or seeing or going out or playing privates or playing doctor? What did you do? Going out. All right. Yep. Not as sexy as these 40s people. Look at that face. She's needing to dick that one.
Come on, Jeff.
Yes, I guess I have been going.
I'd love to find out this is Big Willie's grandma.
Jeff, we never talked about it. But then we dated regularly for quite a while. But it's not serious. Really, it isn't.
Where'd you find these clips?
Well, hold on.
Ask Grandma.
Yes, oh, you bitch. Oh, you got there before me, you bitch. I was going to do a whole story how we called your mother, and she gave us your grandmother's information, and we looked her up, and she was in a new city, and we're like, hey, we have your grandson on our show. He does an Oregon Duck segment. And she's like, well, I used to get pegged regularly on the show. You want the video? But yeah, go ahead, DJ Electra. Ruin that for me right away.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jeff.
Diane, you know the senior class play is coming up a week from next Friday. Well, I'd wonder if you'd like to go with me.
Well, thanks, Jeff, but you know I'm going steady.
You know they had rags by the telephone for the women to wipe their pussies after they were wet by the invitations to dances? They did. Once you were a woman by the phone and you were invited to a dance, your pussy would leak and they had a rag and you would wipe your cunt and you would put it by the phone and you would be like, I'm going to the dance, Mom. And she said, I know, I smell your rag.
Don't you?
Demon.
Paradise.
Jeff making moves.
How's Joe Podasky? Last time I saw that motherfucker, he threw a microwave off the Phi Gamma Delta roof. Hey-o.
What's happening between you and Marie?
I haven't seen that guy in 30 years.
Really?
Well,
he walked into like a mist and just disappeared off the planet.
Yeah.
His last act was to throw that microwave off the roof.
Between me and Marie? What?
Jeff, Marie is my friend. Besides, everybody knows you two are going steady. Don't try to pretend.
Going steady? Me?
No, bitch!
Well, thanks anyway, Diane.
Always deny, right?
Oh,
Always deny.
No. He doubled down on that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. You need to get over here and taste my meat because it is fresh with none of her on me. Oh, when do they start necking? Yes. Yes. I remember bitches coming from your room with little sores on the neck. You were one that sucked on the women's neck. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You were like marking your sorority girls all over the place. He's like, no, I made it in the shape of a W for Big Willie style. I'm like, how dare you? All the other sorority brothers are jerking off and smoking weed, and you're fucking all these sorority bitches. How was that?
It was a good time. It's a good time.
All right, hey, do we have the family watching?
I know, right? I was just going to ask that. Are the kids watching?
Oh no, I fucked up. Here we go.
I guess I have been going steady.
Oh no, we got a phone call. Oh, it's the same goddamn phone call. I'm sorry, we'll move forward.
It's definitely not the NCAA calling with an automatic bid for the tournament, that's for sure.
Hey-o!
Yeah, we just got beat by Colorado at home. It's kind of the nail in the coffin.
I did not care. Oh, Dana Altman, get out of here. Get out of here. I want Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra's the Oregon Ducks coach. That's my wish. We have the money.
No, he's from here. He's from Beaverton.
Yeah, we have the cock. We have the money in the cock. Come on, Spoelstra. You're sick of the NBA. How long are you going to do that? Really affect people's lives. Affect the children.
Make a difference, man.
Yes. And oh my God, the cheerleaders you can fuck, Eric Spoelstra. Oh, just the line of 18-year-old cheerleaders you could fuck is endless. Just endless.
Yeah, it always seems to work out really well.
Yes.
Everybody knows. Everybody but me. Am I going steady? What does that mean?
I have this distinct memory of my girlfriend in college breaking up with me, and I go over to Big Willie Styles' house, and we're all watching Swingers. Bunch of dudes in the room about a dude who hates life because his ex-girlfriend is better than him. I have a distinct memory of that.
How did I get into this anyway?
How did I get into that, Will? You let me get involved with a Kappa Delta. Oh, I should have banned you forever.
Well, I have had quite a few.
There was no reining you in.
No, they let me fuck them all. Like the whole floor. Let me fuck the whole floor. They didn't stop me. It was like a virus.
I had fun, too. Lots of fun.
And I gave them some viruses as well.
We've liked each other all along. We've done all sorts of things together. Like the time I taught Marie how to skate.
Yes, this is the justification for the date rape that will be coming. I taught her to skate. Get in bed.
We seem to get along. I like it that way.
Ruh-roh.
Yes. It's fun to date Marie. But going steady, that makes it sound so exclusive.
Yes, I could not fit. Yes, I could not fit my dick in another hot pocket. I need multiple hot pockets, not just one. One is at 74 degrees, but I need the one at 78 degrees too. We need multiple hot pockets. You understand, Will? Our dicks need multiple temperatures to warm them, to cozy them. Right.
Everybody knows, eh?
I'll take your non-comment as a
I've heard that line
confirmation. If you had a nickel.
There. You know, I think this is...
Yeah, there. It looks like I dumped a bunch of tar on your head and it has no style whatsoever. Congratulations.
It's going to turn out all right. Oh, I guess so.
Again, before the Beatles.
Marie, I don't know whether I ought to tell you, but well, Jeff asked me for a
You stink. You gotta wash that pussy, Marie.
date. Naturally, I refused.
Is this like an educational film or?
I think you ought to make a bargain with him. Make him promise not to date anyone else. How do I know I won't want to date someone else myself? Well, if you do, you can break up with Jeff.
Said in the
Go steady
40s.
with the next fellow. Then why go steady at all? Why not circulate a little?
Yes, back in the 50s, they called it circulating. I'm gonna circulate a little. I'm gonna circulate this cunt around the fucking university a little bit and see what they think. See what the vibe is around this pussy. Gonna circulate around and see what the vibe is on this pussy.
Do you think we're old enough to go steady? Well, how old should you be? Oh, you don't know how wonderful it is. Hal and I can depend on each other. I never have to worry whether I'll have a date. And it's so good to know that you belong to somebody. You don't have to make
Yes, you could be owned by Hal.
an effort to be at your best all the time. Well, what about petting? I mean, I've heard you can get too deeply involved if you're going steady.
Petting?
Yes, petting. Where you pet your lover on their
Heavy petting, yeah.
genitals and their bulbous parts. You don't know about petting? Have you never been petted, DJ Electrify?
No, not recently.
Hey, by the way, Will, let me show you our new ad for our merch. I see you laughing. That is a proper merch advertisement, is it not? Oh no, they're boobs. Anyway, that's how you advertise your shirts, Will. You understand?
Effective, I like it.
Right. I want a shirt right now or some tits on my dick. One of the two.
I know what you mean. Some boys think they can take
Thank you. You know what I mean.
advantage of you if you date them more than a couple of times. It's natural when a couple goes steady that they're closer together. But you have to know when to stop. Somehow that doesn't sound like the way I want it to be. Seems crude. What? Know when to stop? Well...
Yes, you stop when the white stuff comes out. Do not keep going. Do not do it. That's what goes on in my mind when you keep sucking when I am done. Stop it.
You live your own life.
Just stop.
If you take my advice, you'll get your man and you'll go steady. There. All the...
You're losing points is what I'm saying.
I'll definitely say
Go make a sandwich. You'll get those points back.
Do I have to decide? Can't I just wait and see what happens? Besides, I don't know how Jeff feels about all this.
Jeff wants to come in every hole in your
Steady for
ball.
a while, so different girl. Enjoy it. Learn about yourself and about different kinds of girls. But don't expect too much.
Yes, don't expect too much, and they're all shaped differently. Some are like narrower, some are like really up the front, and you can't really get past that first blockage. You need to penetrate many things.
Don't make any commitments.
Jeff understands. No commitments.
G'd up from the feet up. There we go, Jeff.
This is Big Willie style in college right here. Jeff is Big Willie style in college. The bitch is just waiting by the phone. Meanwhile, like, you know, us young guys are like hustling out there for girls. They're all waiting for Will's call. Fuck you, Will!
Jeff, come on in.
I hope you're not busy tonight.
Every single girl I fucked in Los Angeles, I was like, Willie's not fucking her right now. Say, Willie's not fucking you. She's like, Willie's not fucking me. I'm like, all right. And I have an hour-long film of all of them. I'm going to send it to you.
I don't have anything planned, but I did want to say hello. Well, hello.
Hello. Wouldn't you want to play some records?
Sure. But first, I did have one thing planned. Would you like to go to the senior play with me next Friday?
I'd love to. Thanks for asking. It sort of helps if I can plan ahead.
Yes.
She said,
I see. I'll try to ask you ahead of time, sometime.
And I'll try to say yes. Sometime. How about the records?
Sure. This is going to be fun.
Oh, yes. This story hasn't answered all of your questions, has it? Of course. Each boy and girl faces a different problem. Because these cunts, oh my God.
It is an
Each woman is an individual and represents an individual set of problems.
Yes. So when you're faced with these individual problems, what will your answer be, Willie Style? And there's a bunch of, fingerprints there from probably the murders that happened after that. But please.
I must have been gone that day in 6th grade when they showed that film. It's not ringing a bell.
All right. Well, listen. That was for the 40s and 50s. Are you ready for the 80s? Because things get crazy in the... So that's that what you see on the left and the right? That's just the cocaine getting laid out for the 80s. Everyone, Short Circuit 2 DVDs. So about to head to the... All right, how we met in the daties was we'd go online. We'd make these videos. There was no online. And they'd make these fucking videos and we laugh at them. That's what we do. And these are all very real. From 1988. Will, pull your dick out. Prepare for the stroking that will happen with these 80s people. There's Melanie. Come on, Melanie.
Hi, my name's Melanie. I'm looking for a guy to have fun with, a guy that likes gladiator movies and hanging around men's gymnasiums.
All right, Will.
Looks like a man's gymnasium.
Yes. Mel there transitioned in 94. Yes.
The celebrity that looks like my ideal mate would have to be Adolf Hitler.
The thing about the 80s was that closet door was shut pretty tight.
Well, he wants to be hanging out at men's gymnasiums, I guarantee you.
Yes. West Hollywood was very well represented in these male to female dating videos.
But as a woman, and black.
Their mothers wanted children. You understand how this works, Will. Oh, there's Will. Okay. This might be Will.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I try to live my life like America's greatest actor, Randy Quaid.
At least he's a Randy Quaid fan, though, right?
America's life. That's like when you search for a name that you just make up with random letters on the internet, and it says, yes, there's one person in the internet with the name Kwakagosh Kakalalish, who's the man in America that thinks Randy Quaid is the greatest American actor of all time. I love it!
I mean, he's in the top 5 at least, right?
I mean, yeah. The dude just saw fucking the Christmas Vacation the day before. That's what happened there, right? Like, hold on.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I try and live my life like America's greatest actor, Randy Quaid.
Dude, that's
badass. That is amazing.
Wait a minute. Wait, are you telling me it's 8:25? Damn! I'm late for school!
Oh, he's got a bit!
By the way, I'm Andrew.
He did a bit. You know what makes bitches' pussies wet when you do a comedy bit?
Hi, I'm Allison. I'm 30 and I'm single. And no, I'm not actually pregnant. It's just a balloon. But I like the way this big pregnant belly makes me feel and the attention it gives me.
Run for the hills.
Mom, I found myself a beautiful woman.
No, these aren't real either.
Yes, I did meet her. She faked a pregnancy and her tit was kind of hanging out and her bra was misshaped and her hair was all weird and she's wearing some pearls. Whatever. She decided to spend the $39.99 to record this. She's my dream girl.
These are balloons, but they are filled with milk for our babies when we have them.
Yeah, she does look like a Jewish person that lives in downtown LA, yes.
Yeah, you had to fake pregnancy. I mean, wait.
This guy right here made a goddamn computer video.
Good. I'm Omar. And those are probably the last words you'll ever hear if we ever meet face to face. I'm known as the lady killer of the group. Well, 5 so far, but it's been a slow
DJ Electra is so wet right from this guy.
day.
DJ Electra, he lives in California. Yeah, no, DJ Electrify likes to drive like 5 states away and fuck weirdos. But he's in the States. This is not worth your time, DJ Electrify.
Hey, I'm Haley, and I'm 34 years old, and I guess you could say that I have been unlucky in love. So, I have a list of qualifications for my next
It cannot be real.
husband.
Different earrings on each side? Oh, no.
Number one, he has to have a strong heart because my first husband had a heart attack and he died on our honeymoon.
This has got to be fake. But content's content, baby. Here's Justin.
All will be revealed in the passages of time.
How wet is everyone in the room, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Get out of my dream.
The 80s were amazing.
Get into my car. Take me home tonight and pour your sugar on me, because I want to know what love is.
He said every word from the 80s.
I love it.
With the fake gun, get into my car. That
somebody
you
who
can
has
get arrested
the same
today.
She's like pretty, but oh, she's so sad.
fashion
Got the
sense
Debbie,
as me.
the Debbie Gibson
I think
hat.
my
Yes.
ideal first date would be me picking you up in my Camaro, grabbing a bite of sushi, taking a walk through the park, and then firebombing a post office.
Okay. I think this is all fake now. God damn it. Did I get had? I got had, I think. God damn, we're
Thank you, Phil McCooch.
oh, no. Wrong one.
Fuck. Fucked it up.
Fucked it up. I fucked it up.
They also call me the little girl.
Also feel my cooch. Hold on.
Thank you, Phil McCooch. Phil McCooch. Thank you, Phil McCooch. Thank you, Phil McCooch.
Well, you gotta get a funny name like Phil McCooch so that when she says thank you, it sounds like
Phil McCooch.
Scout because I always come prepared. In my bag, this is just for the bathroom area. Of course, hand towels because I just don't like the way yours look. We also need hand packs and things.
This is a joke.
Like that for me when Phil comes into town. I don't like the way your shampoo and conditioner smells because it has like a funny scent to it. So I will go ahead and bring mine. And I did get his and hers toothbrushes. Third.
It's the same girl that got me. God damn.
He can't be a smoker because you never know when you're going to fall asleep with a cigarette in your mouth and burn down the whole house when nobody else is in it with you.
On a typical Friday night, you can catch me breaking into my neighbors' houses and neutering all their cats while they're away.
If I can't find...
I don't like it as much now that I know it's all fake. Well, what did you think of? Weird 80s people, or maybe like current people making fun of 80s people. Fuck you! Not you, them, if they got me.
Gun telling him to get in their car. Get in my car.
This is very good. You ready for some passion pulls?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Relationships, women,
Yes, our answer to the world famous love line is passion pulse. You get it? Love, passion, line pulse. Yes, yes, we did it. And we got a few for you this week. We're going to start with a woman who dates a non-streamer for the first time. Who dates a real person for the first time and talks about it with her mother. It's pretty funny. And then I call him Stotched.
Mm.
Stotched.
He took me back to his house, not because he wanted to do anything, because he wanted to show me the renovations he's doing in his basement.
You don't go to basements on a first date, Reagan.
I know, but he had barn doors.
Little Reagan is excited about things.
He was making a whole nother apartment all by himself. He bought this house.
And he has a car.
And it's nice. And his car, did you see his car?
No.
It's brand new. It's a 2021 SUV. It's beautiful. It has a screen in it.
Wow, she's like shocked.
It's like she was trapped underground for 20 years.
I know. Or she was just dating
I started
losers.
Yes, streamers, I call them.
to forget about like everything else, and I was just like, wow, I could start living like this. And he was so respectful. It was beautiful.
What'd you have to drink?
I had a couple cocktails and some wine. Yeah.
So, do you think you're going to go on a second date?
He wants to bring me to his hockey game tomorrow. He wants to pick me up and bring me to his hockey game. So I can come watch him. It's so cute. He says he wants to take me thrifting beforehand. So we can pick out outfits for each other and not let each other see.
Oh,
and
see,
it's
I
what we
want to do
have
that.
wear
Oh my god.
on our next date. That's what he said.
There's got to be wrong with this guy.
Pretty good first date, Reagan.
This is my favorite right
My
now.
first white guy.
Oh my god.
I mean, no offense, but I think I kind of been missing out.
Wow.
He has a house at 25 years.
That's why the mom is laughing, because the mom is just like going through the dating history. She's just laughing that she's
old.
having.
I'm only 22 and I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I might want to move in.
So honest.
It's nice. It's cute. I can get used to it.
Oh, wasn't that great, people?
Sounds like she just wants to move out of her parents' house.
She like, hey, nice people exist. I'm just used to being not being nice to. So yes, nice people do exist, and they usually finish last because you notice they're mocking that guy. She goes to her bedroom and is like, hey, bring that cock over here. Yeah, I can tell you about this nice guy.
Oh, come on, don't be jaded.
Okay, it's jaded. I'm sure it's just being jaded. No, not truth. I'm not speaking truth there. No. Oh, let's flash back to the 1950s. When women would spend all the time in the kitchen, and there was a big question in America. Should men help when they're in there, or just let the women do what women do? Let's watch. They had to fuck each other with pickles as sex toys.
Come on, with the help of Saturdays and Sundays.
Hey, take this cucumber, Ingrid.
You want to work? Quite happy to do that. Yes, I was.
I have an infinite amount of people are way too fucking reasonable.
This
You
is
know
not
this?
British. These are Australian.
What?
Australian.
Oh, okay. I thought they were fucking
should help.
British.
But otherwise, I don't. I think you should relax a little bit.
Do you know what they call Australians?
Aussies?
Really imagine doing this in like Texas at the same time. Do you think the woman should be in the kitchen? Goddamn right, she should be in the kitchen. By the way, can I just say, we won the war because we're not just such a bitches back then. This is my favorite right there. Some of our great-great-grandmas were funny as shit. Now, would you like to know what to do on a date in 1950?
Uh-huh.
What did our great-grandparents do to get the poison out?
This is a story about what to do on a date. It begins one early summer afternoon. It begins with Jeff.
And it ends in a courtroom. Oh, no.
And Kay. And Nick.
Kay's severed head was found 2 blocks from her home.
Of course, you may not have a problem about what to do on a date, but Nick, well, he has a real dating problem. If he took Kay out on a date, what would they do? Where would they go?
Oral in any grassy area. Yes. Just like your uncle gave to you, Kay.
Just a minute, Jeff. I'll get my tennis racket.
Okay, Nick, but hurry.
They had 5 numbers back. What's your number? 5 7 6 6 8. You had 5 numbers. Oh my God, how many people were they? Like 30?
Wow.
Hey, what about asking Kay to come to the community center with us on Friday to fix up that scavenger sale? We could make it a double date.
What?
You heard what I said.
That's no place to take a girl on a date. Helping to fix up the scavenger sale. Is it?
Why not?
On a first date?
First date?
Yeah. Well, Kay's a swell girl. I was gonna...
God, they love those horizontal lines in the 50s.
I was thinking of calling her. Maybe ask her to the show Friday. Good picture. Wagon train.
Well, hurry up and call her and let's get going. I still have to get my things yet.
Call her now?
Sure. You know the number, don't you?
As you know, all 5 of them, yes?
Okay.
Two, 3, 4, 5. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
What if she says no?
Hello?
Oh, hello, Kay. This is Nick Baxter.
Oh, hello, Nick. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Say, Kay, next Friday, would you like to see Wagon Train at the movies?
Oh,
And then my
I'm
cock.
sorry, Nick. I suppose you've got your mind made up to see it?
You've seen it? She's already seen it.
Well, ask her about the scavenger sale. Go ahead.
Kay, you wouldn't want to help get the scavenger sale ready at the community center, would you?
Oh, I've been hearing about that. Yes, I'd like to very much.
Oh.
Oh, a little life hack there for you guys. You make her do work. Yes.
Put him to work.
You put him to work. You can probably see her ass and her bending over in all sorts of positions.
All right. I'll call for you then. About 7?
I do.
Bye.
I remember them, yes.
Yep. I sure didn't think she'd go to a place like that for a date.
DJ Electrify, do you remember the first phone number that you had?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I still do.
I call it every once in a while, and there's someone from Sherwood, Oregon that answers. I'm like, who are you? That should be me.
Weird.
Where's my racket? Oh, ready?
You know, you better think some more, fellow, about what to do on a date.
Do you think she'll have a good time? What do you suppose I'll have to do?
Yes, it's very hard to know what to do on a date. Even 80 years later, guys are still like, what do we do on dates? Isn't that crazy that 80 years has passed? And we still don't know what the fuck to do with you crazy bitches.
You know who else?
Be creative.
Yes, you like nonsense, so lean into that, guys.
Now, you may not have thought of this sort of thing as a
Oh, he's finally here. Oh, I love when the narrator shows up in these
place to
videos.
take a date, but it looks like it could be fun. A group doing things together. Pretty good idea for a first date. Plenty to do, plenty of people to talk to. But let's see if Nick and Kay are enjoying it.
No amount of stuff can make this thing look any older.
Boy, that is an old timer.
DJ Electrify, turn your camera on. Let's get you up here. I haven't seen you all show.
Oh, okay.
There she is.
DJ
Hey,
Electrify
yeah.
here.
Yes, the tits and the money right there. Oh, yeah. And she's not blue anymore. It's amazing.
Can you help me?
All right, we're watching Kay about to get that goddamn back blown out.
Sign up?
Oh, sure.
That hammer is a metaphor.
I can't quite reach that far.
No, he's a giant.
How's this?
Oh, he's on the chair. There.
That's about right.
Thanks. Say, Kay,
Would you like to throw a rock at a black or a Jewish person?
are you really having a good time?
You get it, because it's 1950. Not now, I'm just saying.
Of course I am. I'm glad you thought of coming here.
So am I.
Kay, can you sew white robes, specifically a triangle hood?
I mean, yes, it was a good idea.
Okay. How about helping with refreshments for the gang?
Yeah, Kay, you cunt, you standing over there and ball licking, get yourself over here to the refreshment table and make yourself useful, you cunt!
All right. See you later.
Oh, yeah, oh, sure.
Oh, no, that is the wrong answer. See you later, be like, smell you later. Ugh.
Got any?
I
Go
don't know.
wash.
I don't know what a scavenger sale is either. Is it like a thrift thing or what?
Whatever it is, we're bringing it back. Yes, Puzzlebox scavenger sale next week. We don't quite know what it is, but we know Kay is going to be with her stinky pussy musting up the place.
More tax?
I think they're over there by the door.
Yes, it was a good idea to come here.
It's a good idea to come anywhere, inshallah.
How does Jeff get ideas like that? Hey, what's this? Maybe this is where Jeff gets ideas. A list of coming activities.
No, hold on. I have a very long list of coming activities. How about you, DJ? How long is your coming activity list? Oh, hey.
A bike trip. That
doesn't do much for
could
me.
be a lot of fun. A chance to do things with a group, to get acquainted. It does look like a good time, if your partner likes it. Would Kay enjoy a bike trip? Or a weenie roast?
Come on, people. She wants a weenie roast. Or a record concert. A record concert.
Another group date. A chance to learn the give and take of working and playing together. Not much arranging needed, not much expense.
Yes, and the smell of the fire, it gets that muff smell out of
That
it.
can be important.
Because Kay, you stink. Wash that beaver.
Could be a fine date, if Kay would like it. Wonder if she'd like to go to a baseball game. A date that's not too involved.
Kay, have you ever sat under a clear coffee table or on top of it and just maybe poo comes out? I don't know, Kay. What are you into, Kay?
One you can carry through comfortably. And there are all sorts of other sports events. Inexpensive dates, most of them. Swimming meets, for example.
Oh, swimming meet.
DJ Electrify, I know we've only known each other, a few months, and we met one time, but maybe we should go on a date. Would you like to watch some people swim versus each other?
No, I wouldn't. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I tried, people. I tried.
You can find...
She doesn't... She's not as fun as Kay.
Many good ideas for dates.
Yeah. And I saw your hair. You need bangs. You need to cut them right here like Kay did. That's how you do it.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
You have long hair. Ugh.
Dates that give you a good chance to get acquainted.
You need to look like a Nazi. See, these women look like they married Nazis. They have Nazi hair. That's what you look like. That's how a man is supposed to be in the 50s. They're supposed to be with their Nazi hair wives. Your hair's far too long and sexy. Stop it.
And dates that you don't have to worry too much about in advance. It was a good deal.
That was all a fantasy? God damn!
Coming here tonight, double dating with Jeff and Phyllis. When all four are good friends and enjoy the same things, double dates can be lots of fun.
It can be very fun. You would just need to put lube in one of the women, then you could spread it around, It only needs to be in one of the women, the lube. Then they just can spread it to everyone. You don't need to lube up everyone. That is a waste of the lube.
Or you can ask Kay to go on dates with you alone, if you plan for what she enjoys.
Oh.
Hey, you loafer. What are you doing over there?
You're right there.
Fine thing. As soon as Kay isn't around to supervise, you go off on a vacation.
You know, Maestro, I don't think your date ideas are so original.
What?
But your pants kind of look like a vagina right now. That makes me hot.
About what to do on a date, I mean. But what I'd like to know is, how can you figure out what a girl would like to do? A certain girl, I mean.
Well, you might ask her.
He's got vagina.
Oh. Yeah, Nick's looking for you. Is he good company? He always seems so quiet. We get along.
Oh, don't we love that soy entered our diet? Oh, look at... I met DJ Electra and all the women in these 50s videos. There was no DJ Electra. God damn. Bless soy. Oh, thank God for soy.
All right. He's got a good sense of humor.
Tits. That's what I say, tits.
We haven't run out of things to say yet. He's kind of cute. You gonna date him again? I don't know. Besides, he hasn't asked me. George, get out of there.
I'm hungry.
If you want to do something, take the Cokes out there.
Okay, come on, here you go.
All set? I think so. Come and get it, everybody.
All right, everyone ready for the scavenger sale? I think we're going to learn what it is.
Come on, we eat. Let's go.
Eat at your own risk.
Hi, stranger.
I decided to come out of hiding.
Say, this looks good. You make the sandwiches?
Larry will get to no place.
It seems to be a potluck. I think it's a potluck.
Where should we go?
How about over here?
Oh, fine.
Your table, madame.
Thank you, sir. This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah. You sure you like to do things like this?
Sure.
I thought all girls wanted fellas to take them to fancy places, spend lots of money.
Not this girl.
No. And let me suck on this, just so you get the idea of what I'm talking about.
You know, I sort of like things like this, too. You won't laugh. I like to go on bicycle trips, too. Do you?
And miniature golf. You like that?
Yeah, and weenie roasts and square dances.
And baseball games and taffy pull. I think they're swell.
Say, you like to do lots of things, don't you? Say, Kay, next Friday there's going to be a weenie roast. Or there'll be a bowling party if you'd rather do that. Or we could go to the band concert.
Oh,
wherever you want to go. It's just wherever you want to go, where you will touch
I
me.
enjoy going to the weenie roast very much.
All right, weenie roast it is, baby doll.
Unless you'd rather go
That was
bowling.
code.
No, I'd rather go to the weenie roast. If Jeff goes with Phyllis, we could double date with them.
Hey, Nick, hey, come on, we're gonna break open the ice cream.
Okay, be right there. Is it all right then, about Friday?
Yes, Nick, it's a date.
Yes, there are lots of things to do on dates.
And in 1950, It's a Date was also kind of code for it might be a date rape. So, congratulations, kid!
If you know how to look for them, if you plan them with the other person in mind, and if you really try to make sure each date's a good time. If you do these things, you'll know what to do on your date.
I'd like to see all my... Hold on, go back to the Dylan one. Go back to the Dylan. I'd like to see you blow all my friends at once. You don't think I'm square, do you?
That's awesome.
I would like to see your insides on the outsides. Can we just, like, watch the Smurfs or something? I love the dichotomy of evilness and innocence. It's beautiful. Oh, our grandparents were gross. Ugh. Our great-grandparents at this point, from 1950. It was so gross, right? Very gross. Hey. But at least his asshole was nice. Hey, that's always good.
Yay.
And
I didn't know you saw that too.
I will never now unsee it. Thanks, motherfuckers. When you're a content demon and you swallow content, sometimes it's, you know, really bad things. And that was like worse than a school shooting. All right, hey, it's time for some passion polls. Speaking of school shooting, I did a lot of shooting my nuts when I was in school. Hey, all right.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
All right. Men! Men, please, be careful with them baby mamas, them BMs. Oh, you want to be careful with them. Here's a story in 2 tweets. Yes. First tweet from a beautiful ex who has probably got your best interest at heart. Yeah, I guess that's what they do. My baby daddy got the weakest ops. He just keep coming home alive and untouched. Oh no. Ain't he snitch on half y'all? Ain't he rob half y'all? Anyway, he's located at this address. I repeat, he is not sleeping. She said off to his house. All right, what's part 2? Oh no, we got a young man killed. Old Bernardo Romero, 25, at that same address.
Oh my God.
Any tips, please call. I got a tip. I saw that bitch's tweet like 10 seconds ago. She dropped the address for the ops. Yo, pick your babies. Mama's good, y'all. This is come back to haunt you. Anyway, passion. This is passion polls. This is something that you do in passion. Yes, DJ Electra?
I think some do. It's called murder.
Yes. But good news. There's an apartment opened up on that block at Kimball in whatever state. Albany Park. Go get yourself an apartment. Here we go.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
All right. Have you ever been a popular girl, DJ Electrify? Other than now. Now you are hugely popular. Before this, have you ever been popular?
I would say I knew a lot of people, but I wasn't popular.
Oh, would you like to know what would make the rest of Passion Pulse? And we're going to teach you. I, as a man, am now going to mansplain and teach you how to be a woman. Aren't you excited?
Woo! That's what I was
This is,
hoping
yes,
for.
all the women out there, please, all 18% of you in our demo, please grab your crotch and get excited. I'm going to mansplain you. All right. What makes a girl popular? Because that's all we care about as men. Let's watch.
Popularity. What is it made of? How does a person get to be popular with lots of people and have a few close friends, too? Let's watch and see what makes people like one person and not another.
Hey, Jerry, there's that new girl in our math class. Oh, yes. Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
Why? You know her?
Not very well. I wish I did. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
I know what it is.
Well, she always looks nice to start with. Yeah, especially when you compare her with some of the...
Oh, look at that guy's head. What the fuck is wrong with the shape of your head? Was a tractor answer? Even Jake Gyllenhaal is like, what is wrong with your head?
Weird characters in this place.
Yoo-hoo!
Jenny thinks that she has the key to popularity.
No, there's Jenny the Hole. Oh, yes. We all know Jenny's.
Parking in cars with the boys at night.
Oh, that's what they called it back then. Parking. Oh, Jenny liked to park.
They just called her a slut.
They did. Yes, that voice I love. That voice.
When Jerry brags about taking Jenny out, he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important. What about Jenny? Does that make her really popular? Do the boys and girls like her?
After 3 beers, Jenny's the most popular girl on the planet in this town, yes.
Is she welcome to join this group?
Hi, Betty.
Not in public. The things we do to Jenny, we can't hang out with Jenny in public because, oh my God.
Ellie, you can rest your tray here, Jenny, for a minute. Thanks.
I saw you spit roasted by John and Jake. Stop it, get out of here.
Say, Wally, how's the play coming along?
Oh, okay, Jenny. Here, Jenny.
No,
Thanks,
girls
Jerry.
who park in cars are not really
It's okay, why don't you shut that whole mouth of yours, Shetty?
popular. Not even with the boys they park with. Not when they meet at school or elsewhere.
Dirty secrets. Yeah. Some girls are men's dirty secret. DJ Electrify, have you ever been a man's dirty Jenny? Dirty secret?
I don't think so.
But you understand that some girls like being the dirty Jenny.
Yeah, I do.
Nothing like being Miss Popularity.
Yeah.
Meow, meow.
Okay,
Why did they let their mom at the table?
Ellie. Now there's a girl that'd really get my vote.
Let's ask her over, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Ellie. Why not?
Now, why do they invite Carolyn to join their group when Jenny wasn't welcome? Is it because they like the way she looked?
Where were the tits in the 50s? God damn! I guess soy wasn't around at this time. But gentlemen, where are they?
And dresses? Because she seems as interested in girls as...
Do you think they were flattened down by, like, the dress at the time, DJ Electrified? And maybe they're there, but the bras weren't as, like, lifty, and the dresses were made to dress down so they could be, like, Sharia law for the 50s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little bit. They didn't have those pointy bras yet, I guess.
No, not the Madonna. No Madonna bras yet. No.
Not yet.
as in boys? Because they've heard no scandal about her?
I guess you know everybody, don't you, Carolyn?
Hi.
Well, I've seen you around. Betty Richards, Carolyn Ames. Betty's leading our class play. Oh, yes. I looked in on it so yesterday. We're all in on it in one way or another. I'm on the costume committee.
And Jerry and I are stagehands.
2 among a dozen or so.
How about you, Wally? Where do you fit in all this?
Oh, I'm a one-man team that does a job with no glory attached. I got the props together, and boy, what a headache.
You sound like you need a helper. Could I lend a hand?
Would you?
Wally's the prop master needs a helping hand. Needs help on his prop, DJ Electrified. You get it, right?
Uh-huh. His prop. Fuck. Fucked it up.
I mean, would you really?
Sure, I'd like it. I don't know anything about props, but I could learn. Well, I need some help too, Carolyn.
Hey, lay off. I saw her first.
Are you serious? We already saw this one?
Yeah.
What? All right. I'm a stoner. They all look the same to me. We're moving forward. All right. That's hilarious. Ah! Hold on. Where is it?
Fuck. Fucked it up.
I fucked it up. All right, here we go. Would you like to learn instead how to be pretty? We're in reruns in the same season. My God. All right. Would you like to learn how to be pretty? Yes, you would. I swear we haven't
Sure,
seen
yes,
this one.
I need to learn about that.
No, you don't. You don't. I'm talking to the audience. Talking to Bobby Fran.
Good morning, girls. I'm going to talk to you this morning about the way you look. Now, I've heard it
It's already better.
said that we women attach too much importance to our appearance. But that isn't true.
Oh my God.
Look at that audience.
Where are blondes like no blondes allowed?
After all, the way we look.
No blondes allowed. No, look at that one on the bottom right. She's coming at. No. Oh, look at the one behind her. No. And then there's twins in front. There's twins in front. No. And then the third row is like all dudes. The second row is all dudes. Oh, where are the women? That's a t-shirt. Hold on. I gotta fucking take a t-shirt right there. Fucking women ever. Yeah, but let's see how we can be. Why would these women be at a how to be pretty seminar? I don't understand. I'm confused.
Which one would you pick?
If I had to,
Yeah.
the one on the right, third one back, because she's actually like normal looking, but every other one in this picture is unworthy. Every single one.
Yeah, even the fourth row. Jeez.
It gets worse. That right side, oof. That first two rows. That's a murderer's row right there of unfuckable ladies. Let's keep watching the lady.
So much influence on the way we feel.
And by the way, no.
And on the way other people feel about us.
Like you're teaching the class, you better be a hot piece of ass. You look like a Nazi. So no.
But it really is very important. When I talk about good appearance or good grooming or looking your best,
Oh, washing that pussy.
you probably think immediately of clothes or hairstyle or makeup. Well, I realize that those things are especially interesting to you, and they are important. And I am going to talk.
We haven't seen this one, have we, teacher? Now I'm concerned we've seen them all.
No, we haven't seen this one.
Yay, look at us.
About them. But
Scratch my nose, hold on.
please remember that they are just really the trimmings. Just like the icing on the cake. If the icing is very good, well, that's fine. But if the cake itself isn't good, you'd soon lose interest in the icing. So let's start with the cake and come back to the trimmings later.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I don't know.
Basically, of course, good.
It's all vagina to me. Cake, cutting the cake,
I
vagina
guess she
cake.
was
cake.
trying to say trim that bush, is what she was saying.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, I think so. It's all vagina talk. That's what I'm saying.
Self and intelligent
It's like Das Fjord likes the hell is a vagina.
physical care are the foundations of all beauty. We all want a lovely skin, shining eyes, a beautiful smile, and loads of pep. But we can't
loads of pep.
Have them except in a healthy, clean body. And I mean clean. Remember, you can't have good looks without soap and water.
Yes.
There's no substitute for the daily bath as a groundwork for glamour.
Wash that
Clean
pussy!
teeth need brushing. Gleaming hair means
Brush that
frequent
pussy!
and thorough shampooing.
Shampoo that
Keep
pussy!
that air of freshness by using a deodorant regularly.
Deodorant that
It's a
pussy!
shortcut to Social Security.
What about Social Security?
Hey, you pussy smells good. Some dumbass will fuck you and marry you. Come on. Girls, you know what to do. Wash that pussy. This video is just all wash that pussy.
Sleep comes next to cleanliness as a beauty base. And I mean sleep. Not just going to bed if that means sitting
Yeah, no putting things in your pussy that you just washed. Keep that clean.
up writing letters or listening to music. I've seen lots of sparkling eyes and good complexion sacrificed to swing records at bedtime. Mind you, I'm all for music in its place. But there is a lot of sound sense in that old expression, beauty sleep. So snap out that light early enough every night to get 8 or 9 hours of this most effective beauty treatment.
9 hours? My God. All right, DJ Electrify, it was good having you on the show. It's time for you to... You gotta go to sleep. You gotta get 9 hours.
Yep. Night.
And then there's this business of eating.
You fat cunts! Stop eating!
It worries
Wash your pussy!
me to see that so many girls think a
It's fun being
balanced diet consists of soda pop and a sandwich or a big gooey sundae. Let's remember what we were taught in home economics about
Oh, that looks good. They were doing tomato soup back then? Oh, now I'm hungry. I want tomatoes.
a well-balanced diet. Meat,
DJ Electrify, do you like tomato soup?
Sometimes.
I didn't ask if you liked it now. I asked it when you're hungry and you want tomato soup. Do you like it?
Yes.
Do you melt cheese and you wait till it boils and then put cheese in?
Sometimes.
You have to wait until it boils. If you try to put it in before, it just is like this weird. But when it's boiling and you drop it in, it becomes pot. It becomes like an orange soup. Anyway.
Yum.
Cheese, eggs or fish, milk, butter, bread, fresh fruits, especially citrus fruits, green and starchy vegetables in proper proportion, and of course some sweets. And please...
Yeah, what is that? I'm not eating that soup.
Please go easy on fried foods. Beautiful skin, vitality, glossy hair, all the things you want begin with a balanced diet. So watch it, girls. It pays big dividends. Then there's...
Just wash your pussy and eat the cum.
Exercise, preferably outdoors. And when I say exercise, many of you may think of work.
You get that pussy in the open air.
Well, a little work is a helpful beauty hint, but so is outdoor play. I'll leave it to your own conscience whether you work in the garden, ride a bike,
we almost get
play ball, hike, swim, or ski. But try to spend some time every day outdoors, developing the grace that comes from toned-up muscles and the complexion that goes with good circulation.
I gotta admit, I'm kind of hard right now.
And even the ordinary things that you do every day can help to make you more graceful.
Yeah, that's an ugly way to walk upstairs, bitch. Walk upstairs better.
But not if you do them like this. Walking upstairs, reaching up to a high shelf, dusting, all can be good body conditioning if you use...
Yes, please look good when you're dusting. Oh, how many times have I said it, DJ Electrify? Thank you for dusting, but you don't look good doing it. Please.
Never
It's
heard
one
that.
and then the other. You're gonna dust. I'd rather have you not dust if you're gonna look like shit doing it.
Your muscles to do them vigorously instead of slouching through them.
Much better. Yes, my blood flow is sustained.
I'd like to speak to you, please, Miss Stuyvesant.
Oh, go right ahead. I want you girls to ask me questions.
Well, I guess I have what you called a round face.
What? I have what you call round face. Oh, why doesn't the goddamn timestamps work? Fuck you, StreamYard. I have what you call round face. Wasn't that a line in Dances with Wolves? Here we go.
Girls to ask me questions.
Well, I guess I have what you called a round face. And I wear my hair the way you said I shouldn't. But I don't see how things like that and posture and mannerisms and the other things will make a girl more popular if she's not pretty to
The other one is staring daggers.
begin with.
Sometimes I like to shake you girls when you worry so much about
Look at the one on the left.
being pretty or not
The one on the right, too. My God, are they aliens? Breathe and blink, you bitches.
being pretty.
Too much washing of the pussy. They're like fully sterile. They're like automatons at this point.
Isn't it where a woman's only
You can wash. Okay, well, if we've learned anything, ladies, you can wash your pussy a little too much.
attraction? If you'd spend just 1 month doing everything I talked about to make the most of your appearance, you wouldn't need to worry about being pretty or popular. I wish that I could wave a magic wand to show you what the difference would be. Press
Oh,
it
here comes.
like that.
Oh, there was a. I knew it was happening.
Why, it does work. You will be prettier. You will be more popular.
DJ Electrify, did you hear that? You will be prettier. Just push those titties out, pull them shoulders back, and put on a skirt to air out that pussy every once in a while. That's what I got from that video. What did you get from that?
That everybody in that video is doing it wrong. Need some more help.
Well, yeah, the ones not getting it in, they had a conference because we're ugly. It was the ugly conference, really, if we're going to really talk about it. But yeah. All right. This is famous. And a lot of people are like, this isn't real. This is fake. This is absolutely real. This guy was like autistic and he came in and he did a dating video at like a mall or something. And it's like the world famous. But we're going to end a little passion pulse with a lot of passion. This guy's a lot of passion. You ready to see some passion?
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Women.
have a seat there. You're gonna sit right there.
All right, first off, what do you think? Is this man a fuckable man, DJ Electrify? On looks, what do you give him out of 10? Here you go. What do you give this man?
I don't know. He looks kind of like a jarhead.
A little jean jacket in the 80s.
It's pretty cute.
Like a 6, 7? What do you got?
At least a 7, 7.5.
All right, initial impressions matter. Let's see how he does. Have you never seen this?
No.
No.
Wanna go? Yeah, go ahead. Now, go. My name is my name is Stephen Morris, and I've never done this one before. I'm 26 years old. I work down at the Fourth Realm. It's a bookstore. It's a comic book store, and
this reminds me of Jake Hudson so much. It's fucking crazy.
I'm single, and I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have. I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have fun, and is a fun-loving type gal. Brunettes are something, and so are redheads or blondes. That's tall women or short, because height is in the eye of the beholder. If you think about it, because someone who likes me for me is who I'm looking for, because I'm that type of guy.
You get what I'm saying?
He's cute. I like his smile.
It's like a stream of consciousness. It's like Ellen DeGeneres, but a very weird guy.
Who likes me and we could go out and do all kinds of things. I like all kinds of music. What I really want is someone who'll call me and will love me, because everyone I know is married, and I don't know anybody or anything, and it's just not right because I deserve love like anybody else. I don't need to rubbish to the dumpster for a playboy. God, give me a job, sir. All right, I want to do that one again. I want to do that one more time.
All right, cool. There's a pretty good chance that's fake, but it's still, it doesn't matter because it's brilliant. But yes, that is the passion pulse. Is that fun to do?
Yes.
As the passion pulls through you, DJ Electrify?
Yeah, I learned so much.
I did. It's still a little hard. I think it was from that really weird lady telling everyone they're ugly and how to be pretty. Something about that. Like, they would all done whatever she said at that point. I think it got me hard. Oh, no. Welcome to the... Andrew, are you ready for some passion?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Some passion pulse. We got some weird things today.
Oh, good.
Relationships, women, penis, the other things.
All right, fellas. You're going to want to be careful. And even if this is fake, this exists. So we're going to throw it out there like, man, be careful.
I got pregnant in hopes that my sperm donor would support me financially.
Oh, no. That's a bad place to start. Guys donating? Because when you donate to Goodwill, then a year later, they don't come back to you and be like, hey, my couch is ruined. Can you fix the leg? No!
I don't work. Never have, never will. 1, because I don't want to, and 2, because it's against my religion. My plan was to always just get pregnant and have my baby daddy support me financially through child support. Turns out I'm a lesbian, so I had to go to a sperm bank and get artificially inseminated. One of my friends worked at the sperm bank, and she secretly gave me my sperm donor's contact info. So I befriended him and, invited him over for drinks, and I got a DNA sample off of his
as one does. Yeah.
cup and sent in a sample of his DNA and my son's DNA to make sure that they were a match. And they were. So I was like, perfect. So I'm going to take him to court and try to get child support. I lost, but I'm not giving up hope.
Wow. Can you imagine the chutzpah it takes to sue some guy that spermed in a cup like 10 years ago? He's like, what are you talking about? Explain yourself, titties.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Electrify, what do you have to say?
That's a crazy person right there.
Yeah.
Stay far, far away from her.
Yeah, for sure.
Is a deadness in her eyes.
Yeah. And
like
it's against
shock
her
eyes.
religion to work. I mean,
Yeah.
no.
You hear
Not
that?
an
in the
excuse.
She's a person that offers that up in the first date, and that is the red flag that should wave you off. Yes.
Yep. Exactly. Because now that I'm famous, I'm
No, now she's famous.
trying to find a judge that is a fan of mine
think you
that
mean
will take
infamous.
this case and pretend they don't know who I am and rule in my favor to where my sperm donor still has to support me financially. The kid wouldn't exist if it weren't for him, so he should be up.
The kid wouldn't exist if it wasn't. The kid wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the doctor. They're going, right in your twat there, lady doll. So is he the daddy too? Come on.
Obligated to pay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so, you know, there's shitty guys out there, but it's always nice to balance it out that there's shitty, all of us. We're all shitty. Do you guys know what soaking is?
Soaking? I mean, yes, I know what soaking like in a bathtub is.
Andrew, do you know what soaking is?
Not sure.
All right, we educate as well as inform. Here we go. This is on the University of Utah campus, where there's a lot of Mormons. Lots and lots. DJ Electrifier, Andrew, you're not Mormon, are you?
No.
No.
All right, let the mocking begin.
Are you
I
guys
dated
dating?
one.
Yes. Do you guys?
Did you soak?
I don't even know what that is, so I'm gonna
Let's
have
find
to
out.
learn
She is
first.
so she. This is a boss stool person, and she is there. We love boss stool here. Give her a big. Like boss stool.
Yes.
Yes. And she is asking these Utah couples if they soak.
Soak?
No.
No, they say they don't soak. But I don't really believe them, so let's go back in.
I know you know what that means.
I know what that is.
You do? How do you know what that means?
I googled it.
For real?
Yeah, I saw.
These are clearly Utah's people.
So now are you more down to soak with her?
Yeah, now that she knows. At first I thought she didn't know what it means.
Oh, now he admits he knows.
We need a
All right. We're taking guesses. Don't look at the chat. Do not look at the chat. DJ Electrify, what is soaking?
Does it have to do with like sperm?
I'm not giving you a clue. You've watched these guys talk about it. They're kids. They're clearly talking about some sort of sex thing.
But
What
it
is
says
soaking?
we need a shaker though, so I'm gonna say it's like after the sperm is inside the woman, then she goes upside down and shakes.
All right. Andrea. Let me know. What do you think soaking is?
Oh, gosh. Just laying there with your legs up?
You know what? She's closer than you, DJ Electrify. Ironically, she's closer than you are. All right, let's watch.
shaker though.
I'll shake any day.
Yeah, for free?
A shaker is a person.
Yeah.
Does that help? Does that help?
Yeah.
I'll give you a new guess. DJ Electro. Now keep in mind they want a shaker, and a shaker's a person. A shaker's a fucking person. No, I'm just kidding. All right. DJ
So she
Electro.
lays there with her legs up, and then there's a person that comes and shakes her legs.
Are we locking you in?
I guess.
All right, Andrea. Now that you have the clue that a shaker is a helper.
A helper?
A helper. They want a shaker, and she goes, "I'll help. I'll be your shaker." So that means a human's a shaker. What could that possibly be? What do you think soaking is? Your final answer.
Gosh, I don't know. Other than
She's a goddamn.
They're doing this with the legs.
All right, and the loser will have to change their battery on their smoke detector. God damn it, Andrew. Change that shit. All right, what is soaking, people?
Are there people trying to charge?
50 at least. Like.
Oh, I want to be a shaker.
Trying to charge to shake? $50?
Yes, I have never wanted
Wow.
I want to be a Mormon shaker.
Per shake, like. And you can go up in price like 100 for like a big one, like tornado almost.
It's pretty lucrative.
I want to be a tornado shaker in the moment that fucking sound is driving me crazy, Henry. All right, here's what soaking is. Soaking is when the penis enters the vagina, but once it's entered, it remains stationary much like a tampon. This is a loophole used by individuals in the Mormon religion trying to maintain their virginity, but still looking to get sexual pleasure. Soaking is popular with religion students. So you just put the penis in and it I would call it the marinating. I would say it's a more marinating.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. So, isn't that amazing?
So,
Because
if
they
it
say-
remains stationary, they're saying that that's not having sex?
Right, because they say thrusting is the act of sex. It's an act. It's an act of sex. So if you're not thrusting and you're just laying in the dock, if you're just docked, and then what they get is a shaker that moves those things around. And the shaker gets $50. I want to be a shaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I have often made fun of religion, but this one is fucking amazing. I want this. I want to shake her. I want to soak her. I want to watch you two sit there and talk about how weird this all is.
Now,
That would be
now
super weird.
My question is it's trying to maintain their virginity.
Yes.
Okay, so let's think about this.
There's no logic involved. We're soaking.
Exactly.
I might be 9 inches into you, but it's not moving. So, is it really there?
It moved when it went in.
No. That's
entered the vagina. It is entered.
Exactly.
They seem to forget that part in soaking. It just appears there. It just appears. There are no lips that are spread and there's no insertion. It just appears. That is soaking. God damn! And we gave these people tax. They don't pay taxes. They don't pay taxes. Oh, anyway, we pay taxes, and these fuckers put their dicks in They're putting their dicks in the vagina and not moving and calling it virginity. They're not paying taxes. Why can't I get dental work? Because they're not paying taxes. Anyway, let's move on.
I would flunk them out of college for sure. Obviously, they didn't have sex ed there.
No.
Right.
All right. Now we go to a much simpler time without dirty people. Ugh. No, everyone was clean and starched looking. Looks like they came through the wash a few times. The 50s. No, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. There we go. You're killing me with that goddamn... Everyone, we gotta get enough money to get Andrea 9-volt. Yes, please, we gotta get her a 9-volt. I have like 1,000 9-volts because I have acoustic guitars. I will send you 100 of them, Andrea. All right, gentlemen, this is what I'm going to say about this video, this particular video. The great thing about old videos is sometimes there are deep truths laid within. And I think this video should be titled, Get in Her Pants the Right Way, not the wrong way. This was a lesson on how to teach men on how to bag women back in the 50s. You don't just take them up to the makeout lane and try to stick your finger in them. No, you got to play the long game. This is about playing the long game. It's a slow burn, this one. I
love that they have instructional videos for everything back then.
They didn't know how to do anything.
No.
And yet, here we are. So apparently they knew how to fuck.
That doesn't take any brain cells.
It really doesn't. No, don't run away, Mary. Mary!
Wait, please, Mary. I'm sorry, Mary.
Uh-oh, what did he do?
A little bit of Diddy going on there. He diddied up a little bit. When you hear what happened, you're going to be like, oh my God, the 50s. Right? She must have got attacked he turned into a werewolf. Something happened like that.
Mary, is that you, dear?
Uh-oh.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, no. She can barely walk. You know what that means. There's just guilt soaking through this entire video. It's just all about guilt. I shouldn't have tried to rape that girl. Like a Stanley Kubrick movie at this point. Oh, poor Mary.
What'd he do? Try to kiss her with tongue?
Did you have a nice time, dear?
Mary did not have a nice
Thanks. Well, you don't look much like a girl who's been out having a wonderful evening. Oh, Mom.
Oh, no, Mom.
Dear. Oh, what's the matter, dear?
Do you remember when you told me
Ugh, bangs. Ugh, bangs. Ugh.
that I might have such strong feelings about a boy that it might be hard for me to decide what's right to do?
Yes, I remember, Why? Well, it was something like that tonight with Jeff.
Oh, we're starting to get the message that Mary might have done a little something she's not proud of with Jeff.
You know, I like him an awful lot, and we have such fun at dances. But tonight, the feeling between us kept getting stronger and stronger. On our way home, we stopped and parked.
Oh, no.
And then things seemed to happen.
How wet are both of you right now? Yeah, Mary's got me wet. Andrea, how wet are you right now? You're pretty wet. Actually, Mary's got me wet. DJ Electro, just a little bit. All right.
Do we, Neely?
Oh, look at Mom's face. Tell me more, darling.
Well, it was so close.
Did they soak? Hey-oh. Hold on. I think they soaked.
Suddenly I realized what we were about to do. Yes, Jeff.
And we didn't have a shaker. We had no shaker around.
No shaker.
We were just docked with no shaker. Like, what are we doing here? You're not even warm. You're like lukewarm. I don't even feel it. I'm starting to move around. Oh, no, you're not a virgin anymore. We ruined it. Oh, goddamn.
To take me home. I guess he felt ashamed, too. He said he was sorry, that it was his fault.
Do you think it was his fault?
Oh, Mother, I don't know what to think. I'm so mixed up.
I was gagging on that cock. I'm like, it's your fault.
I don't know whether I even want to go out with Jeff again.
Because in the 50s, if you like someone who's sexually attracted, then run away. Run away. And now Mom's like, oh, here comes the wisdom of an old slut. Let me get you on to what is owning one of these pussies is about.
No, dear. I was young once, too. Perhaps I can understand something of what you feel. First, well, it all seems quite a lark. You like someone, he likes you. Everything is fun and affection. Then, all at once, you can find yourself in a situation where your physical urges fight against your reason.
Yeah, I call that life. And by the way, do the mom way over the daughter. This is a cougar for the demon. Yes. DJ Electrify. Do you find the mother more attractive than the daughter?
Yeah, I think she's pretty.
All right, Andrea, same question. Do you find the mother more sexually attractive than the daughter?
Oh, she's muted. Andrea,
That's okay.
you're muted.
She probably doesn't want to even answer.
No, she's cute, but the daughter's cuter.
All right, we got it. See, this is why I ask. We're all different. All us humans are different. We like different things. And then imagine if we were in this room, Andrew, we could share. I can get this one, you can get that. That's why we ask.
Then those fine thoughts of love and affection can suddenly get twisted.
Mother, is it wrong to feel warm and affectionate when you're with a boy you really like?
Warm and affectionate.
How did we end up here? They were questioning even the most basic tenets of a relationship. I like him. Should I just kick him in the face? Yes? No.
No, dear, it is not wrong. Because
This is creepy. This camera view is very... this is what caught my eye when I watched it.
feeling can grow into a love that will last. It's the...
Ladies, you can use this if your mother isn't around. Just throw this on and be like, Mother, I can't find love. And she will say to you...
The way happy marriages are built. But, Mary, if these strong feelings lead you into behaving unwisely, well, the outcome can be guilt and
And whatever you do not look at her eyebrows, you will not look at anything else.
frustration. And these are the things that can spoil the chance of your finding the very love that you're looking for.
Then, Mother, how do you...
Come here, dear.
Let me translate.
Wow. You didn't know you're getting some Pornhub tonight, did you?
In the height of emotion, it's not always easy to stop and think things through. But if you'll just slow down the rush and pressure of your feelings a little, then judgment has a better chance to take hold and guide you away from wrong behavior. When you can rely on judgment rather than emotion to rule your behavior, as you did tonight, then you'll really be grown up. I can help by talking things over with you and giving suggestions, but you'll have to work out your own best way to make emotions work for you.
Mary, have you heard of the G-spot?
And not against you.
Oh, Jeff, isn't it a wonderful night?
Yeah, you're pretty wonderful too, Mary. You know, we've been going for quite a while now, haven't we?
And you remember when I stuck it in and we didn't move and we just sat there while I docked? Wasn't that nice?
That should be called docking, not soaking.
It should, well, docking something else.
Oh, I don't know either.
You're the nicest girl I've ever...
Now I gotta look up docking. God damn you, DJ. Well, you look up docking. Urban Dictionary docking. You tell me what that is.
I'll find
But I'm pretty sure it has something to do with West Hollywood.
I met Mary. Mary,
Gotcha!
I want to eat your ass. What is docking?
I don't want to read it.
Read it right now.
Okay, I'll read it. Docking involves pulling one's foreskin over the glands of another penis.
Oh, I call that Ralphing. That's what me and Ralph do.
Mary, will you wear my school ring?
Yes, Jeff.
But it's for warmth. It's not sexual. The head gets cold. So we just stand there and warm each other's tips up. We don't move, but we do get a shaker from time to time. Is he marrying her? What are you doing, man? Just get a blowjob.
It's a school ring.
Oh, okay. That's worth a blowjob. All right, question to DJ Electra. If your man has been faithful to you, old Jeff has been faithful to you, and he gives you a school ring after he slightly tried to R-word you, but it was a date R, so, fun times. Are you going to give him the blowjob? DJ Electra, you first. It's a ring.
Why is this a question? No, that's not a real ring. It's a class ring.
Yes.
It's fake.
All right. Well, you've blown a guy for less, I'm sure.
It means nothing. I don't need a
Let me
ring.
ask you, what did Plesiosaur give you? Did he give you a ring? I don't think so. He'd give you a cheap cocktail. Yeah.
A class ring doesn't qualify.
Okay. I think John's still wearing his. Hey, here we go. No, she's giving it up. What did Mom tell you? Now, this part of the video is why I titled it, How to Actually Get Laid. Because right now she has all these guilt and Jeff needs to get rid of that and make her guilt-free. This is how you do it, gentlemen. Watch and learn. First, you soak with your tongues.
Well, come on, let's go back and dance, huh?
Uh-oh. That's that time, ladies and gentlemen. This is so relaxing. This is helping my tooth pain. I really like these 80s videos. Or these 50s videos. This is from the 80s. Oh my god.
Good night, Terry. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Mary.
Good night, Helen.
Hey, Marge, Stu, huh? Good night, Terry. We'll see you. Swell party. Good night, Helen.
Bye.
We got decisions coming up for old Mary and Jeff here.
Hey, Stu, I hate to break things up, but we're at Marge's house.
Oh, we're here already? Well, why don't we go to the point and park a while, eh?
I don't know. What do you think, Mary? Look at the side eye, Mary.
Face.
Yeah, Marge and Mary are both not happy with that idea.
No, I think this is the end of the line, Stu.
Well, what's the matter? Half the kids will be up there.
No, come on, Stu.
Boy, did you turn out to be a pill. Well, what's the matter? Well, can't you go along with everyone else? Don't you and Mary like each other anymore or something?
Stu, you cunt.
Clear out, Stu, huh?
Come on, Marge.
Night, Jeff. Thanks for the ride.
And don't wait for me.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Stu. We won't.
Guess I must be pretty popular with them.
Do you see the magic, though, here, gentlemen? Right? What you did is you made a scene. You said, no, she's important to me. She has this whole ride to think about it. Like, she is soft and wet by the time she gets home. Like, you'd pay Stu for that sort of shit. Hey, Stu, at some point, really get frisky, and I will say, no, Stu, I respect this woman. 3 hours later, she's sitting on my face.
Lights are on. I guess Mom and Dad are still up. How'd you like to come in and have a sandwich?
Oh, god damn, yeah! The demon's always up for a sandwich. Wait a second.
That's right.
Oh, there's the kids. There they go. You know what, Andrew? I think you should make them watch this video, because I think they will then understand that, heavy petting is not the way to go. Maybe they could take it slow and make the girl happy, and then the girl will just slobber all over him, because anyway. Change that goddamn... You have 4 kids there. Put one of them to work to change that goddamn battery. All right, here we go.
See you.
Yeah, sure.
How do they live like that? Oh, these Gen Z kids. Glad they record the whole walk up to the door. That's important. Hi, this is my mom. Bitch, make me a sandwich. I was promised a sandwich.
Mom and Dad went out with the Wilsons. They won't be back until about 2.
Jesus Christ, the Wilsons and parents get down. That sounds like a swing party to me. 2 a.m. in the 50s is like 6 a.m. now.
The plot thickens.
Well, what would you like on your sandwich?
Oh,
A little bit of your labias.
I don't mind. Anything would be fine. How about you?
Oh, I don't care. You say.
She'd like some Jeff Mayo. Hey,
You say.
What you got?
that's an Oregon duck joke. That was we had a receiver named Jeff Mayo.
I've got ham, tomato, cucumber.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a
Cucumber?
She's got
I like how
cucumber
she
waiting
said
for
that.
her. She's so happy though. Why? Because she's comfortable in the house. Because you made her feel safe. Because you didn't R-word her in your car like your friend Hugh.
And bacon. And peanut butter.
Bacon and peanut butter. What the fuck kind of sandwich?
We've got a whole restaurant.
Oh, you want to fuck in my mom's bed? That's how you do it, gentlemen. That's how you do it. Jeff, one of their original pimps. Yeah, they give her the hug afterward. You gotta give her the hug afterward.
If you just slow down the rush and pressure of your feelings a little, then judgment has a better chance to take hold.
Yeah, it's called edging. They were
We had so
edgers
much fun
back.
together that I'd sure hate to ruin everything.
It sort of ended sad. I don't know why.
That was the end?
That was the end. It was just...
Well, we didn't learn anything.
No, we learned so much.
Yeah, we did.
You
What
don't
did we learn?
You don't date R in the car with Hugh. Don't do that. And I think that's pretty much all you learned. Also, if you bring him home and mom isn't getting home till 2, well, you know mom and dad are a little bit of whores, so apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, Mary's going to be giving up that poontang. So when you get home and you're like, no, my parents won't be back there at a swingers party, well, you might as well start that sandwich now because you're getting the blue. God damn that fucking sandwich. Oh, I'm gonna get my balls breaking for that. Andrea.
Yes.
Did you have fun? Was that fun? Did you like Passion Pulse? It's so stupid. All right. Would you like to look
you know
at
what though? You know what though? It kind of gives a new meaning to the word suave cool.
it? Jeff, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have a fan of Jeff. I think we got a fan. Yes, Jeff. Trust me, Jeff, if you were still around and you saw what I saw a few minutes ago, you would drop that Mary like a 5-pound hotcake and get on this nice fluffy one with them tetas. All right. That's how we talk over here. We do not have a good policy for sexual harassment. We're going to need to work on that.
Passion